Is that Pokemon? It's...
Hello, I'm Clarence Claymore.
Shut the fuck up with here.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Clarence.
Those brutal words hurt my skin.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up, and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
Why? Well, let me ask you a question. Why do you think XRP still exists?
Because they have a great marketing team and a lot of money.
What do you think a lot of money from?
From selling their coin and their ICO, their initial offering, right? I mean,
listen, the XRP army care as much about their token as the Bitcoin army cares about theirs. It's just that simple.
It has gotten very tribal.
All crypto is tribal. Listen, I got a Bitcoin tattoo.
Do you still have your Terra Luna tattoo?
I got a Bitcoin tattoo right there. I got it at 20,000.
Do you still have your Terra Luna?
I got a Terra Luna tattoo there. Like these are tribal communities. And I used to be more of like, well, Bitcoin's digital gold and everything else needs a utility, right? Just like there's gold on the periodic table. The other 113 elements only have value because there's a utility, right? We use copper for stuff, right? That's why it's valuable. And I realized that was misguided thinking. What created Bitcoin and created this crypto movement was this breakdown in trust in the world. People don't trust religions. They don't trust governments. It started in 2008, right? I mean, Satoshi wrote the paper post 2008. And if you just graph trust since we started this journey, it's one directional, straight down. And so I get why Michael loves Bitcoin because that's his community. And I love Bitcoin too. But it's beyond a financial asset. It's a religion. It's a tribal movement. And it's the same thing that you're seeing. And I mean, look, Cardano has a $8 billion market cap and you can shit on Cardano and you get death threats. There's a community that cares about Cardano enough that it's kept up a valuation that defied most people's logic, right? XRP, Brad Garlinghouse has done an amazing job of creating, and I asked him a few times, I think, where does this XRP army come from? And he said, I'm not even sure. Like, they care about this thing. I mean, when they went through that lawsuit, this guy, who was the guy, Deaton? the lawyer, then he ran for
John Deaton. Yeah.
John Deaton.
Yeah, he was on the show.
That guy was literally tweeting 9 times a day, fighting this case in court. He didn't even know the guys at Ripple originally. This was part of his community, and he thought this was an injustice done to his community. And so I think one of the things that crypto has added to investing in general is the idea that community is valuable.
Help.
Okay.
Investment. Investing. Don't know what to do, what it is, but I need help. I need help.
Okay, so I would recommend, so me personally, I have 1.3 million in XRP. So right now it's about $2 and something cents, but the community knows that when I know it will bump up to $10, I'm going to be basically set for life. So I would highly recommend buying XRP. Why are you crying?
What the hell did you just say?
XRP.
I couldn't even understand what X could even stand for.
It doesn't stand for anything. It's just like, XRP doesn't stand for anything like explicitly. It's just like
I'm screwed. Crypto men, come this way. Help me.
Just put money into XRP and then you're set for life.
Put my money in it.
Or just spend it all. Whatever you want to do.
Well, will the IRS come after me if they won't come after me if I do that?
You haven't paid taxes in 2 years, so they're going to come after you anyway.
Not if I had my money in this XPR stuff. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Just do that.
Imagine selling now. Honestly, man. Fucking imagine it. Looking at your fucking kids in the eyes and being like, you know what? I'm real sorry, my youths. Daddy fucking went and got a sex change. You know what I mean? No more big dick. Daddy got a fat pussy now, okay? You're a fucking weakling. Fuck that, man. I can't look my children in the eyes knowing that daddy fucking sold on dumps. On fucking dumps, man. You fucking idiots. Who the fuck is selling? I don't know anyone selling. My team ain't selling. I know bag hunters ain't fucking selling. Gem hunters ain't selling. So who the fuck is selling? Michael Saylor buying. Grayscale buying. Elon Musk on the Tesla cash flow fund is buying. So who the fuck is selling? I tell you who's selling. Little weekend pussios that didn't even fucking want to be in this game anyway. Didn't understand it. I'm in it for the tech. Fuck off, mate. You ain't.
Hey Jackson, you want to come to the beach?
Yeah, but you've got to drive though.
Why can't you drive? I drove last time.
I sold my car.
Why did you sell your car?
I needed some cash for Bitcoin. I thought it was in a dip.
You sold your car.
Don't even worry, Lachlan. I'll be able to buy a brand new BMW with the gains I'm gonna make. Don't even fret.
I'm gonna fret. That's the last thing you had. You don't have anything left.
Stop fretting. I've got plenty of money. It's just all in crypto. I'm investing.
That's not investing. What if it falls?
It's the future, Lachlan. Why are you all up in my ass about it?
I'm up your ass because I have to buy you lunch every time we go out because you have no money.
My money is in a blockchain. It's all secure there.
You can't spend it. It's not currency.
It's digital currency.
Well then buy me a Subway.
I can't.
Why not?
They don't take Bitcoin, and also I don't want to spend it anyway.
You can't literally invest all the money you have. You have to keep some of it to be money.
But it's going to grow, Lachlan. You don't understand.
And what's the point of growing it if you're too scared to ever take it out?
Because I'm rich.
You're literally going to die a millionaire with no actual possessions.
I'd rather that than die poor.
I'd rather die poor and have spent all my money on life stuff than die technically rich, but all my money is in fucking Shiba Inu.
And NFTs.
Oh, for fuck's sake, do not get me started.
My NFT is gonna blow, you just wait.
You spent 30 grand on it.
It's a waiting game.
It's a bubble.
You're a bubble.
What?
You're a fucking bubble, mate.
How am I a bubble?
You're worth...
You're sheltering enemies of the state, are you not?
I can't wait to financially afford who I truly am, because this is the budget version of me right now. I'm not actually so casual and laid back. I'm just underfunded for my vision. All right, my dream lifestyle costs a lot of money that I don't currently have. You know, I'll be waking up at 9 a.m., have a cappuccino on my balcony overlooking the sea, you know, work out, shower, spray my custom cologne. But in reality, I'm waking up in fear. You know, I'm having bread and water, and I'm spraying, you know, vaguely citrus-scented body spray from like the 7th grade. the person I truly am has a skincare routine and separate outfits for boat and lunch, Current me is out here Googling, can I mix body wash and shampoo and still go to heaven? So, right now I'm just wearing vibes, God, and hope. That's the budget. But one day, I'm going to walk into a room wearing linen and smelling like generational wealth. Just not today. Today I Febrezed my shirt and prayed for the best.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
Boom, and we're live, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on, you guys? Ask me anything. 124. Crow token grow. Grow token grow. Bitch, it's morphin' time. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to an Ask Me Anything special edition. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and what's up, man? The Brown Ranger, lol. If I bought Chronos at 8 cents, is it a good time to shave some profits off, maybe 20%? You can shave a little off if you want to move some into something else and stuff, but I think it's too early with all the I think it's going to go much higher in price, but you definitely could, but like at best be into an L1 token, or you're probably going to end up losing money, basically. Oh, really? Give me 1 segundo. 1 segundo, sir. Yeah. Let me see if I could try this out for size. 1 second. Let me try this. Is my voice coming in clear?
How they legends, they doing podcasts. They said, we make more money than you, nigga. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open your phones up and see how much niggas got in the account. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want no ATM battle, nigga.
Yeah, nigga don't want to, nigga, we make more money than you, nigga. You talking about, oh, they podcast. Nigga, because we getting chicken. We make more money than you. You better come when you want a job. We might got a job for you, nigga.
All right, so is my audio coming in okay? I'm going to try the camera out right now in 1 second. No, I did, exactly. I mean, like, truth be told, I've been telling people to buy Crow tokens since the bottom of 2023, ladies and gentlemen, early 23. Have it be known, I've been saying, audio's fine. Okay, let me try the camera one more time. Camera looking a little better. Audio looking good. Yes, no, maybe so. I'll wait for the comments to come in. That's fucking crazy, dude. I don't know what the fuck I did. I put a brand new router in. I put fucking everything in, dude. I have no idea. Audio good, laggy. All right, fine. I'll just do audio then. Gay. I was gonna show off my other Rolex I got, but I guess it'd just be like that sometimes. I don't know what in the fuck is happening, dog. Maybe it's my fucking cable. I have a cable connecting. Maybe the cable's gone bad or something. I could replace it. 1080p. Damn, that's crazy, man. And if you guys prefer audio only, I'll do it only. I'll do this bitch like a podcast right now, man. It's because you. Oh well, thanks, YN. No, because you got the Black Power Ranger suit on jacket. Come on, and I got the trousers on, dog. I got the boots with the fur on too, dog. I mean, come on. Maybe you have two things to connect it. No, I mean, no one's here. So, I mean, that's not the problem. I have no... Who the fuck knows, man? Crow pays for the rest of the year, short, long. It's going to go higher. It's going to go much, much higher and stuff, man. So, here, let's get into it, right? Like, you guys know, I've been talking Crow token for a long time, saying that it's probably one of the best exchange tokens to own for at least now closing in almost 3 years. We made some money on Crow token last cycle in 21. Obviously, after that, didn't talk about it much in 22, kept my eye on it. Started recommending it in 23 when it was at its all-time lows. Congratulations to anyone who listened. Congratulations to anyone that listened. It's probably going to be the padrino to Miguel Jr. Sure, but the problem is my fam's kind of like, my fam wants like a married couple, basically, and all that other crap, and which I understand. That's true. It is kind of a thing, but we're like, we're gonna make something work. We're gonna be out here. We're gonna make something. We'll thug something out. But there's certain coins I recommend. Gala is another one. Root token. More on Gala and Root was much more of a like do a one-time DCA or like $1,000 or something if you can afford it. Boom, put it away. Done. Right. Same thing with Root. Done. You put those away. Crow was a little bit more heavy, you could be a little more heavy-handed with that one because the exchange, basically, it should have gone under, didn't go under. It was a mass in the bear market. It still was a massive holder of SHIB. I think it was pretty much the largest holder of SHIB just because how many, you had so many people just wrecked from 21 that they ended up just dumping a lot of their Shiba Inu into the market, basically. So, like, they were holding a ton of them. Sold this camera to buy the dip. Nah, dog. I'm just in one of my other trap houses. Thoughts on RSR? I like the token in 21. They just didn't perform for shit. All those kind of reserve tokens didn't do much really. I think you'd be better off buying XRP. It's crazy as that fucking sounds. Is 50K Gala a good amount? That's okay amount. Yeah, it's an okay amount. I always like 100K plus and stuff like that. If someone's got a little more cash, I told them to give them $1 million. That way, if it goes back to 80 cents, worst case, 60 cents, worst case, 80 cents or higher, that's a nice little, that pays for something, that way, like, you got 100K, it goes to 60K in the bank, put it away, that pays some bills for the bear market, I got Crow token under 20 cents. Want a DCA more? What price should be waiting for? Okay, I'll definitely go into that stuff. But let's go into a bit of like why this is pumping so much, basically. So let me go over here to my handy dandy notebook, and I will show you. Let me make sure I can share this. Is there anything stupid I have in here? All right. Okay, here we go. So. Screen coming in looking okay. Type 1 in the chat. Everything looking good. When Lambo. I could have got a Lambo last cycle. I just didn't. I just threw it into the market. That Lambo has turned. I could buy. I'm not going to say the number, but I can buy a lot more Lambos now. A lot more Lambos. I took my Lambo money. I was going to buy an Aventador. off of the recommendation of a lot of people telling me to like do. I mean, honestly, it could maybe it would have worked out too. I mean, because either way, I would have made money with the car because I would have done tons more videos in Lambo, and people just love those Lambo vids. It just is. It is what it is. But I took that money and basically bought the bottom of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and that just turned out very, very smart. I know. Let's be honest. I used like 2/3 of it to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum, kind of 50-50 each, and then the leftover I kind of threw into L1s and then other capital as I started getting it. Basically, you were about to say 5. Oh, it's 5 or more. On some other stuff, I made some more money and stuff. I mean, like some of that money. I use some of that Ethereum. It just depends how much you want to calculate it out. Because if you base off some of my Pepe bags, dog. I mean, fuck, man. I made some Skrilla. I mean, just to put into perspective, like my initial purchase on Pepe could have bought me like at least 3 Lambos, at least, off of like 16 or 17 grand. So like, yeah. So I just wanted to talk about this, the bubble maps. Updated Yeezy numbers worse than we thought. And this is sad because, man, Kanye is like my favorite rapper, dog. And it's long. I wouldn't even call rapper. Let's just say artist, really. Let's be honest. That calling him just a rapper is a fucking horse shit. Out of the 70,000 plus people that traded in this, 51,000 people lost about $1 to $1,000. 5,000 people lost 1,000 to 10,000. 1,000 people lost 10,000 to 100,000. 108 people lost 100K to $1 million, and 3 people lost $1 million plus, while 11 wallets made $1 million. Sheesh.
Good afternoon.
Sheesh. Ouch. That sucks. So, yeah, man, that's why I'm very careful with celebrity tokens, you guys, no matter who it is. Except, well, maybe that, man. Though there was some breaking news here, man. Trump requested a RICO charges against George Soros. Interesting. It's probably not going to end with anything, but like, hey, it's nice to see the timeline a little bit. That's kind of nice. I don't think they lose. They lost money. I mean, they lost money. I mean, but like, if you lost 1,000 on Yeezy, I think it was worth it. Just because you could have made some big money on it if you were early and stuff. But like, and some guy, I mean, like up until like 100 grand, like I think that was pretty. I mean, depending on how rich someone is, that's responsible. Depending on where you are at in the market and how much money you got. $1 million plus, goddamn. I mean, once it's like hundreds of thousands of dollars aping in, like I could see maybe you're like you put 300 grand trying to make it to $1 million and get the fuck out. But damn, dog, I mean, I gotta knock Trump token. I mean, I made money with Trump, but I was not greedy with it. Like, I just like got my fucking couple X's, made my piece, left with my money. That really helped the Solana bags out, But down here, I was gonna send this. I'm thinking about putting this as Kyle's profile pic, but So right here, breaking. Trump Media and Crypto.com have partnered to integrate Kronos token into Truth Social and Truth Plus, creating a reward system and investing $155 million in each other, basically. So the big news is that they're going to be creating a treasury with Crow token. They're going to be investing a lot into Crow token. About $100 million initially, up to like a few $1 billion, basically. So over time, it is conditional. It isn't like completely like all of it's going to be done right away, but it's quite a lot, you guys. Kronos is hyper. Okay. Trump Media Group integrate Tro token into its Truth Social pioneering intents. Will partner with Crypto.com to create a united reward system, allowing Truth Social and users to use Crypto.com's digital wallet infrastructure to convert gems earned participating in various activities of the platform. So it's gonna be a big fucking like scavenger hunt / fucking like. This reminds me a lot of the Sonic airdrop right here. Crypto.com will provide digital wallet infrastructure that will anchor Truth Social rewards program. Further planned partnership synergies include Truth Social ability to pay for subscriberships with Crow token, providing balance. I mean, there's more use case for them. I mean, this is good for Crow. This is good for Crypto.com. Also, I think in the back end where they're going to make their money back on this investments, is off of the back of the stock, because like we all know that in Q1 and Q2 of next year, we're having a lot of companies go public: Kraken, Crypto.com, Gemini. Be under no illusion. So this is the only thing we haven't seen is Kraken, their harebrained scheme to give themselves more value, right? Gemini is basically putting like all their money forward to create the Gemini credit card rewards program, and they're doing a great job, and they're starting to get some big. I mean, actually, believe it or not, like I forgot the guy from the Iced Coffee Hours promoting Gemini card and stuff like that. The card doesn't look terrible, if I'm being completely honest. Obviously, right now they're willing to take losses or give them more rewards just to build a client book of debt. That way, when they go public, they have a huge sort of like financial, like we're not just an exchange, but in the bear market, we can continue to grow our credit card book, basically. Graham Stephan, thank you. Graham Stephan. And so I think that's Gemini's strategy. Like there's like the way we have the exchange that does good during bear markets, but we eat shit in the bear markets. Let's have a credit card side that's a consistent money maker that can bring in revenue, and then that can give us a higher valuation for when we go public and IPO, then sell the stock. Smart idea. Like they're actually giving believe it or not, they're giving like 4x points for traveling and all kinds of stuff. So the card right now, if those rewards stay up, if you're just using a credit card, like that's actually not bad, and they give you all that cash back in Bitcoin, or in you can choose 50 other cryptos and stuff. So that's not bad. So like I think the Gemini card looks pretty decent right now. If you just need one, or that'd be a decent one for a business card. If you still get the 3x and 4x 5x points for certain things. For a business card, or maybe just if you're just a high net worth individual that spends a lot, it's not terrible. Like earn all my dividends off of fucking, like I'll just switch it to Ethereum and just earn a bunch of fucking Gwei. Doesn't sound like a terrible idea. So probably I'll probably go check out. I'm gonna go double check all the Gemini credit card stuff, but it seems decent so far. But yeah, they're gonna build a lot of people up on that and stuff. It's not bad. Where that card really kicks ass is if they keep up the 4x points and the 10 and the 5x points during the bear market. That's when you could stack a shit ton in 27. Or just another way to stack up some. I mean, obviously you don't get into debt. I mean, like if you're going to make the purchase anyway with a credit card anyway, then it's worth it. Then fuck it. You might as well get more points and stack crypto that can go up. But like, you're like, let me go spend 15,000 to make 4% back. I'm like, dog, that's fucking pennies in front of a freight train, basically. Very dumb. But yeah, and obviously over here, Crypto.com is going to go public. I think Crypto.com stock is probably going to be higher than Kraken or Gemini's before the crypto crash happens, basically. Yeah, but interesting. Yeah, let's see. Wondering what the community view is on Crow's performance in 26 under these following. You see how he was saying 26 are still running, bro? We are going to be running. $200 million in existing SPAC cash. I get this. This is a trigger word right here. Yeah, this is a bit of a trigger word for a lot of people in stocks and stuff. SPACs, which is usually SPACs are terrible investments. Just to be honest, but $200 million to SPACs cash deployment into Crow token after each transaction completes. That's pretty good. $420 million SPAC cash, including from warrants, proceeds deploying to buy Crow token. $5.4 billion cash plus warrants plus fully utilized line of credit deployed to buy Crow. So there's a shit ton that's going to be bought. That's good. This will probably send the prices higher. That's very nice. But yeah, man, the token traders season, motherfucker. That's somebody. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. Is that like there's about a 200 to, I mean, there's a lot of money that's going to be put into it and stuff. But I think they've only done 100 million so far. They got another $100 million that's going to be done right here once the transactions are complete. Then 400, and it's not lost on me that they're doing 420 million. 420 million, and the big one is basically the $5.4 billion, which, utilizing a full line of credit deployed to buy. I think that one's going to be once it goes public. They're going to do something with stock or something like that, and as well as like when the full token's online, basically. Have I ever used Red Dot Pay Card on Sonic? No, I've not. No, not really. Nope. But things are bullish, man. Just more and more caps in the feather and stuff, you know, like, yeah, look at this. $6.2 billion treasury holding 19. They're going to be holding 19% of the supply. I've been telling you guys for a while, dog. I knew this was like, especially with the Trump. I mean, I was so bullish. I got even more bullish on Crow the moment I knew that there was a Trump deal, not this deal, but just more of like that Trump was going to put all their ETFs and a lot of their True Social stuff, ETFs and stable coins on here. So I was like, man, I mean, crypto.com is going to be fucking out here. It's probably going to crash very badly in the bear market, like absolutely terrible in the bear market. So, is it worth buying Crow now? Let's take a quick look. Crow token up 70%. God damn. So it just keeps climbing. God damn. All right, let's look at the last 3 months. So, I mean, I would wait right now just for it to come down a little bit. We hopefully can catch a little bit of a red day. I mean, it's just parabolic right now. I think probably 25 cents is probably more fair value for it and stuff right now, but it can keep climbing. It's just the sort of thing is like, I don't want you to buy into green candles right now. I think it's still worth buying Crow. Yeah, it's going to go higher. I mean, with all this shit up, it's going to go up it's probably going to go over $2 now, even more. So, damn, we're gonna make some chicken off of this. Yeah, ETF meme cycle, no, and an IPO season, really. Yeah, damn, Cronus is looking good right now. Yeah, it could go higher. It just depends how hyped we get, how hyped the cycle goes. You know, we're about to get interest rate. We're going to get at least 2 interest rate cuts. Trump's fired that fucking black chick from the Fed. He's going to replace him with his own. Probably some Anglo motherfucker. And then when Jerome's out of here in like T minus 5 months, he's going to replace him with his own Fed chairman. So like, yeah. Damn, you did call that, Crow. I have about 2,500 tokens. Yeah, you can do very well with that, dog. I mean, you're probably going to make lower end 2,500. I mean, who knows? I don't want to blow smoke up your guys' ass, right? But like, obviously, like, let's look at the all-time high on Crow, right? Where did Crow? What was the Crow max, right? Crow max, right? Let's call it $1, right? It says 96 cents. It's probably at least going back to $1, right? And it's just really a multiple. Is it going to go higher? Like, is it going to be $2 or $3? I find it hard to believe more than 3, but like, if $5 billion gets invested and like all of it's not going to be in just token purchases, but like it can go very high. We eating chicken out here, bros. We eating chicken. Like, you know, there was a point in time I was saying, man, Cronus is 10 for $1. Now it's 3 for $1. I'm up $250. Thank you. DCC. No problem, dog. No problem. I mean, I'll give you guys a little meme. If you want it, I'll give it to you. Let's see. What should we do?
One drunk man is more intelligent than 3 women with PhDs.
Thank you so much.
That's
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's the
When Moon? Well, when those fucking... Well, obviously your name is Mexican American. I mean, basically, when those things come out and the ecosystem starts pumping, you need advertisement, and then Richard, starts streaming again. I mean, Richard should be streaming already. He's free to stream in the good US of A, but not in Deutschland or I don't know where the blonde girls are at or whatever the hell he is. Yeah. Me smart, listen to DCC. I mean, that's actually true, dude. Yeah, if you did, you would be doing very well for yourself. Very well. Only the finest of emu oil on my hair, sir.
Estamos de fiesta con eso. Aquí
That head grab at the end was pretty aggressive. My God. Padre Gaines, my Lord. Oh, man. Pierre, man. Thanks for the sauce, ECC. Do you still hold your medicine Ponke? I do. I do hold my Ponke and Metis. I haven't added to my Ponke, really. I still have my same Ponke bags. Metis, same thing. I made a good purchase at the Lowe's. I've just been waiting. So, like, I'm waiting. I shall be vindicated on Metis, but I'm not really adding any more capital. I mean, I put a good amount, and I bought the ecosystem like where I thought the best was at, and then I'm just chilling now. But like, Metis ain't gonna pump until Ethereum goes bananas. At what price, ladies and gentlemen? $5,200 and higher. Fuck, Metis might need like fucking 63,000, 3,300. But like, what is dead may rise, basically. What type of device is being mailed out to marketing? I think it's basically a device where like it's like it's a card. You open it up and it plays a video on a limited battery thing. So it's some sort of like inspirational fucking like, this is what Hex and Pulse Chain is and stuff like this. Invest here, boom, boom, boom. Use this or that. And I think that's what it is. Or worser option, it's just an audio player, which I think is very stupid. But like, I think it's a video player. It plays a video. Sorry, DCC. I listened to both. You're the one that put me into Crow. Yeah. Why sorry? What's the sorry for? Wait, sorry. Miguel, perdóname, papi. Los escucho los dos, pero tú es el que me poniste en esta moneda. Like, what? Oh my God. Let's see. Crow can potentially buy me a 2017 G550 484 squared. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm not with all the money they're pumping in this bitch and with Trump's in the office, dude. I mean, the name of the game is to buy coins that Wall Street's backing, as gay as that is. ETF coins like Dogecoin. There's gonna be a meme coin season on with like Doge is gonna do well, Litecoin's gonna do well. I mean, that gay ass. I mean, I hate the coin, but like Chainlink's gonna do. They're doing an S1 filing for Chainlink now. It's fucking we're gonna end fourth quarter and first quarter is ETF season, dogs. Sonic wasn't getting an ETF, and they just decided, fuck it, we'll use payola and we'll fucking barge ourselves in and put our ring in the hat with the Nasdaq. And so like Sonic's probably gonna get an ETF now too. Yeah, Gemini doesn't support Sonic. Yeah, I know, it's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid, but like, hey, you know, it is what it is. That's why we have multiple exchanges. What four exchanges would I been telling you for the longest time to own? Oh, when you get into crypto, you open a Coinbase account, a Kraken account, a Crypto.com, and a Gemini. The power of the dark side of the force. So they're forcing it. You got to use payola. I mean, let's be honest, man. That's something Richard needs to do. Shit. I mean, Richard had the dope. I mean, if he wasn't under so much the investigation stuff, well, he's all squared away with all that stuff now, so he's no in trouble with that. But like, he should have been putting money into the Trump fund to put Pulse Chain in there. He's like, he should have put like, I mean, seriously, like he could have put about like $75 million of a donation to the Trump thing. To the Trump like World Liberty Fi, and Trump would have bought $25 million of fucking Pulse Chain. Missed opportunity. Should have been done. Still could be done, but hasn't been done. If I'm being honest. Call it what you want, buying protection, but it is what it is. At least, like, what do you think? Tron's not fucking around with that shit. I mean, the Justin Sun bought himself time. He's like, man, this whole shit's getting crazy, man. Let me just buy some U.S. protection just so I could at least make another fucking cycle. You know, is Chronos going to burn tokens? They can with transactions on chain, but not. They've added supply, so they decided to bring back a good portion of the supply. They burned a bunch of supply and then they brought the supply back. And that supply is so it can be bought up by the Trump administration or with the Trump family, I should say, and all that other shit. But yeah. If ETH is 12K, what is your hex price? Your hex? You mean my hex price? fuck, man. It started calculating. I mean, it's worst case it'd be 3 cents. It's worst case. I doubt it though. I mean, it's probably going to be closer in the 5s. But there's a lot of faggots in Pulse Chain. There's a lot. Like endless amounts of fucking homosexuals. You know, like
you've got women and faggots on one side, and you got real niggas on the other. Real niggas, real men, real guys with real balls. That's the difference.
I mean, it seems a quarter of the population of Puerto Rico believes in PDI. I mean, at this point, I think it's just wrong for us not to just take their money at this point. You know, I don't mean it to be like that, but it's just like, there's only so many times I could say no to your girl. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, dog, I'm telling you, get your girl out of here, dog. 15 parties later, she's still trying to throw the coochie at me. Dog. I might just do it just to hurt you because you're so stupid. To teach you a lesson.
You've got women and faggots on one side, and you got real niggas on the other. Real niggas. Real men, real guys with real balls. That's the difference.
That's the difference. It's actually insane, dude. Ricky Romero. Do you think Trump is actually going to use tariff revenue to stimulate? Yes, he will. Yeah, he will. Yep. Probably for the midterms, before the midterms happen, which are I think are in 26 actually. So yes. This is a good question from Patri. Do you see the NFT market ever making a comeback? Yes. Real businesses, real brands, real utility, not until next cycle. I mean, they're pretty cooked. The only thing NFTs are going to do, the technology will be used, but specifically next cycle, it's no, not this cycle, but like the most popular NFTs of 21 are going to launch meme coins probably in Q1 or Q2 of 26. Some in 24, some in the end of this year, but like very likely in the next quarter when things are hyped up. I believe they're going to follow the Pudgy Penguins model. I call it the IP. It's going to be IP season, where like you'll have like Ether Rock coin. You're going to have Mutant Bored Ape Yacht Club, the Punks, whatever the most popular NFTs were. You'll have a string of them essentially airdrop their holders. If you're still holding on to any type of like NFT, we're going to airdrop you 10,000 coins for every NFT you own. And they're like, yeah, then the coin's going to go up. There'll all be a couple $1 billion. Bull market was raging on, and then they'll crash really bad. And then the funds and some of the larger investors that held these NFTs will have some extra liquidity to extract something out for holding these NFTs for another cycle, basically, or also we're promised capital and stuff. So they're going to follow the Pudgy Penguins model. Nobody's a part of that, but that's the reason I'm calling it IP, intellectual properties, sort of meta. Is that it started with Pudgy, then it went to nobody, and then it's going to probably you're probably going to get a slew of other NFTs. So I'm kind of mixing multiple metas together in a way, but it essentially, if you boil it down, it's IP meta. Is it something that has either like has been popular in the past or is popular outside? Like if the founder of Pop Mart, as an example, made Labubu coin, it would probably do very well. Or like for every Labubu you have, you can scan this QR code, you get 100 tokens. So then you're like, oh, my dumbass bitch of a wife owns 30 Labubus. Bitch, where are the boxes at? Oh my God, where are these boxes? Hold it. Oh, bitch, bah, get on my way, bitch. Ah, you're scanning every box this fucking your chick and all her stupid fucking friends buying Labubus are fucking gotten, and you steal all their tokens and you put it in your wallet. I'm like, okay, these bitches aren't as stupid as I thought.
Help.
Okay.
Investing. Don't know what to do, what it is, but I need help. I need help.
Okay, so I would recommend, so me personally, I have 1.3 million in XRP. So right now it's about $2 and something cents, but the community knows that when I know it will bump up to $10, I'm going to be basically set for life. So I would highly recommend buying XRP. Why are you crying?
What the hell did you just say?
XRP. It's
I couldn't even understand what X could even stand for.
it doesn't stand for anything. It's just like, XRP doesn't stand for anything like explicitly. It's just like
I'm screwed. Crypto men come this way. Help me.
Just put money into XRP and then you're set for life.
Put my money in it.
Or just spend it all, whatever you want to do.
Well, will the IRS come after me if I, they won't come after me if I do that?
You haven't paid taxes in 2 years, so they're going to come after you anyway.
Not if I had my money in this XPR stuff. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Just do that.
This might be my favorite meme so far of this cycle. But the main chick, look, if you're playing with big money, you're going to win big money. If you're playing, she doesn't have balls. Well, she's probably had a lot of balls in her, but she put 1.3 million, 1.4 million dollars into XRP at $2. She's probably going to make her 5x. I mean, it is what it is. I've said before that it is likely that XRP will reach like $10. That's kind of on the high point. Like I said, $10 to $12 maximum. But it's possible she hits it. So she might actually hit, but she needs to get the fuck out at that time. So she'll win with that, but because she put big money, I mean, she's already up 50% already. I mean, like, where's XRP at right now? She bought it at $2, right? Still a little late. I mean, if she was in the crypto mindset course, she would have bought it for all-time lows or 50 cents. So she's up about 50% on her money. So she's up about, let's see, she's up about almost $650,000. Not bad. But what I say, they're using women to fucking show you, because like they've got most of the retard boomers and Xers already. They're like the millennials. They're trying to crack the millennials and the Zoomers with chicks. I've said this is a strategy. It's fucking ingenious. Like, I'm just jealous, really. Like, man, if I had the bankroll XRP does, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be doing the same thing, dude. It's smart, bro. Like, at some point, you got to take off your hat and be like, damn, in an alternate reality, I'm richer than Mia Khalifa. It's in this reality talk. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure I don't know. Anyway, I ain't gonna get into it. But yeah. The ETF will come for this at some point. It's getting lagged out. So this is gonna be late 24. God damn, I can't say 24, sorry. Late 25 this year, or sometime in quarter one. Quarter one seems to be a big one. Big bruv. Miguel, I almost took her to prom. Shut the fuck up, Franklin. What the fuck are you talking about? The lore keeps growing on Franklin St. Hex. What is you talking about right now? You almost took out Mia Khalifa to prom? What? I swear, my chat, bro, my chat are a bunch of dogs, bro. Oh, shit. Yeah. That's funny as fuck. Well, anyway. Yeah, Cronus is doing very good. So I'm happy. My bags is doing fantastic. But that porn chick is gonna probably do very well. Is she in porn? I don't want to say she's porn. Like, is she in porn?
Help.
Okay.
Investing. Don't know what to do, what it is, but I need help. I need help.
Okay, so I would recommend, me personally, I have 1.3 million in XRP. So.
Okay, they're doing OnlyFans for sure. Okay, got it. Yeah. Oh, I just need to see their hands and the way they're sitting. They're OnlyFans. Okay, got it. All right. So they're going to take their simp money. She's going to do really good with her simp money. Her simp money is going to do, like, she's going to do very well. She'll turn that 1.3 roughly into, let me do some math real quick. This is my fucking Spurg brain here. 6.5 million, maybe 6 million short. She might be like, fucking man. If she's smart, she takes it out at take it out at $5 or $6 million. Don't go for the 0.5 and just fucking walk away. That's a good lick. Don't worry, you guys. If you super chat, you guys, don't worry. All your super chats will be read, you guys. So if you super chat, I will answer you. Don't worry, you guys. This is an Ask Me Anything. Crow token grow. But yeah, man, let's see. Solana's back at $200 right now. It was literally before the stream started, it literally was at back at 180. So like, wow, this pumped up like really quickly right now. We got him. Yeah, jeez, dude. Not bad. Very good. Solana doing good. I mean, Solana season. When did Solana season start for most coins? $220. We are $13 away. We need to sustain above 220, and then we're in Solana Llama season. Dogecoin very cheap right here, relatively speaking. I don't want you guys to buy above 35 cents. I've like really like. It just pains me to like where did I want you guys to buy? 10 cents. Right. Let's simply the year max. Let me fix this chart real quick. Let's go like that. 5 cents, 6 cents, 6 cents. Here's where I wanted you to buy. We're here. So 10 cents is pretty good, but I ain't going back to 10 cents. And even with the big crash, this bitch might go to 18 cents. So you're like, Doge has not pumped yet, really. It pumped a little here. I think went to 44 cents or 48 cents. That's good. Come back because it hasn't really taken off yet because if it's got an easy 2x right there. And then once the ETF, it can go to $1 plus and stuff. So do I like Kia? No, I don't even know what that is. Nope. Rotating all my S into Crow. Go for it, dog. No, it is what it is. Will Crow go above $1 with all the information I got? I think yes now. I think that's probably yes. The answer is yes now. With all the money going into it and stuff, and the IPO happening for Crypto.com, I think yes. Yep. It will go above $1. Yep. Very much so. Sensational. I think so too. Very good. Money, money, money. My son is crawling now, or like he's right there to crawl now, and we're scared for our lives because this kid has got muscles like a motherfucker. His legs are so strong, he's literally front flipping before he can crawl, and we are scared for our lives because when this baby crawls, I don't know how we're gonna fucking control this kid. He's gonna be running 100 miles an hour, not even joking around. God damn. Like my baby's got fucking like logs for legs, like these massive fucking muscular. He's literally got calves. I don't even know how he has calves like that. It's fucking crazy, dude. The genetics only keep getting better, you guys. The genetics only keep getting better. How possible is $1,000 Solana? It's possible, but like we have to like. Fuck, dog. I mean, we have to be like 250 plus Bitcoin. We need 2.5x Bitcoin and higher to get it. And the ETF out. My son's doing the same. He's calling over the house right now. My son's like right there. His arm strength is getting there, dude. It's like fucking scary. Like we're like. So I feel with my one. Yeah. W for having a kid. Most rich dudes refuse to have kids. Broke dudes be having kids and don't get it. Yeah, I'm aiming to have another one next year, or at least get my chick pregnant next year again. Yeah. But we want to wait until like he can crawl around a little bit, and then I'll knock her up again. Everyone's like, you should have a girl, trying to hit me with that fucking spite. The fuck. I want another little boy, and then maybe I'll entertain a girl, possibly. We shall see. I'm gunning for like maybe 3 or 4 kids before I stop. I'll see what I do. Even a lot of broke dudes aren't even having kids, right? But like, I don't know. What is where it is. The way it's ending up, if I do have another kid, he's going to end up being born in the goat year, which is my year. So we're both going to have 2 goats in the house. Bah, bah. You need 3 boys for every 1 girl, so keep her at. Yeah, I know, but they're like, it's still. I literally had that conversation last night. I was like, I need 2 of these. So I need 2 of these soldiers, the no limit soldiers. out here to watch this fucking hoochie, to keep her from her hoochie tendencies. 5 kids for you, bro. Wow. Do you have them right now, or you're just aiming for that? Mahogany. That's right. It's not bad, bro. I have 3-year-old girls as well. No, I know. Girls are easy, bro. Girls are easy until teenage years. Little boys are a little tougher and stuff, but boys are on cruise control, bro. Like, I mean, fuck, really? Like little boys are in cruise control from the moment, like, fucking 8 years old. You can put them in sports. I mean, pretty princess shit and like all that stuff, and then it's like puberty is with the fucking devil for little girls. Let's be honest. Like that shit puts the fear of God in every man. I don't care. I mean, I think Waller has some girls. I'm pretty sure like it's on his mind at some point. I mean, I don't care who you are. I mean, I bet you even Rolo thought of that shit when his daughter hit puberty. Like, goddamn, dude. I don't care who you is. Even Mr. Andrew Tate, if I think he has daughters, I think he does, it's gonna be like, oh, god damn. You know. And any father that pretends he doesn't care is just like mismanaging his daughter into like you're just driving your daughter into into rocks, basically. Like, yeah. My daughter's gonna be a nun. Mother Teresa over here. Oh, yeah.
In the Garden of Eden, Trenbolone was what God told Adam not to fucking partake of. He said, you can have anything else in this garden, anything. But if you eat that fruit over there, it's going to cause your fall. It's going to make you realize all the things about yourself that I don't want you to know. Coincidentally, Trenbolone was originally prescribed to women. So that's a little parable, isn't it? So who was the person in the Garden of Eden who got the Trenbolone first? Eve. Just like they originally prescribed it to women, Eve got the Trenbolone in the Garden of Eden first, and she was like, boom, holy fuck, this shit is good. I feel like a savage. I don't need these skin coverings. I'm going to let this pussy out. In fact, I'm going to take this pussy to Adam and let him knock the dust off of it. So she goes to Adam and says, dude, you got to get this in you. Partake of this fruit. It is very good to eat. And he did, and then they fucked like jackrabbits. And God was very unhappy about it because Trenbolone makes you a god. That's what it does. It's the God hormone, which is why God didn't want us to have
it. My audio coming in okay? Cool. Yes. 111 in the chat. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's see what this guy says right here. As long as your girls live in your house, I mean, where the fuck else would she be? She'll be fine out the door. Who knows if she? Well, yeah. If she, as long as I can see, I mean. Yeah. Yeah, if she's at the house, she's fine, but like Yo, can you guys hear me now? Yeah, I'm gonna get Starlink. I'm gonna get Starlink, man. I fucking had it. Mossad doesn't. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. It's the French fucking legionary. Doesn't fucking fuck with me, I guess. Well, oui, and fuck them. Fucking motherfuckers. Pissing me the fuck off. Ugh. Anyways. So I actually wanted to show you guys something that's really cool. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you this real quick. Okay. Switch to fiber if you're in, and not this area doesn't have it, but like my other place in Vegas does. Yeah. I'm literally going to look into Starlink tomorrow. Literally tomorrow. So let me know if you guys can read this real quick. If you guys can see this, let me know. Type one in the chat. Everything's cool. Okay, cool. All right, so this is Gainsy. Gainsy just started streaming, bro. He's kind of an OG guy, been around since like 17. He's been on crypto Twitter for a really long time. This guy is, to me, he seems like a really good guy, but also jaded as fuck after so many years and fucking smokes and is a trader and stuff like that. And I don't know. I think he's an overall good guy and shit and everything like that. He's streaming and stuff and everything on Pump.fun or whatever. They brought back their Pump.fun YouTube, except that like they're like curating it basically. So like, you know, people ain't doing fucking crazy retarded shit, basically. But he's been saying some real so okay, so let me tell you something that happens. Okay. So I'm gonna put myself back up in full screen. So I remember when I first got on YouTube. You have so much to talk about when like let's just say if I took a 1-year break off of YouTube and I come back, I would have so much to talk about for a really long I would have like 6 months of content of just like nonstop new shit to say. Then after a year, 2 years, you know, it's kind of you're going off. It's kind of more reactionary based off your news versus like original thoughts and stuff because you kind of go through everything basically, if that makes sense, right? So. Gainsy's been around a long time. He has a lot of things to say, and he's been on crypto Twitter for a really long time. So I really believe like he's going to have a lot of interesting things to say. And some of the stuff he's been saying has been fucking like it's been so funny to hear him say because he's around from when I'm around. You know, he's been around as long as I have in crypto. So like it is funny. It's kind of like watching another boomer of my generation like talk about crypto, but it's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna play this video. Don't take it any hard way, but like. He's been talking about people getting into crypto and like which like
the last cycle that we had where we didn't have people down fucking bad was 2017. And I think that's why we love the 2017 cycle. Nobody was in perps. Nobody was in anything predatory. Everybody was just buying spot. There were only like 20 coins to buy anyway. Everybody made money and everyone held Bitcoin in a year where Bitcoin went 10x. I mean, at some points we really did go all into alts, but 2017 was the last year and maybe the only cycle where, you know, you had all roads lead to everyone makes it. Crypto Twitter was beautiful that year. It was the most beautiful thing in the world. Everyone was a holder. Everyone was happy. Everyone was wealthy. Didn't have anything to do with intelligence, but incidentally, everyone was intelligent. Getting into crypto in 2017 was a sign of intelligence. It just was. The fact that you came later than 2017 either means that you're super young, and if you're old and you came later, you're probably stupid. I could probably measure your IQ against anyone else's who came in earlier. They're probably more intelligent than you. We all started at the same exact point in time. We all saw the same exact news. For whatever reason, you ignored the easiest year of your life, and you never got in, and then you had to get in later.
Yeah, so there's a lot of shit he said. I've been saying this about the 2017 cycle for a really long time, that it really was the best cycle of all time so far. I mean, obviously it was the cycle that I really got brought into, but it was like there like enough people from like even people back from like the 2013 cycles and beyond have said that 17 was the best one of all time. And I truly believe it really was because There's no perps. There really like you really couldn't long or short very much. It's all spot trading. Everyone was holding coins, and because everyone was holding coins and not playing these little faggot games with like stable coins on top of that too, like coins went up. And he was right. Like there really was only 20 coins. Sure, like later on there was other coins that came on the market, but it was just incredible. Like and obviously, like he did have some caveats here. If you're really young, like I'm not talking my Zoomer dudes, man, bro, you guys weren't old enough to be in 17. You're just not. This is more of a chastise for people. Like I'm in my 30s right now, my mid 30s, like still early 30s technically, but it was an intelligence test. A lot of people didn't get in, and they heard about it. There was no excuse for 2017. There really was no excuse. Everyone heard about it. I mean, if you were on the internet, you heard about crypto or Bitcoin. Like I can understand if you didn't make it in 16 or 15, I get it, but everyone heard about 17. Now, the 21 cycle was really good too. We made a lot, and obviously I'm very lightly peppering people. There's nothing wrong if you're coming in later, but like I'm not gonna lie, this has been this cycle we're in, whether we're gonna call it 25, the way we're going to call it. It was so much. This has been the hardest cycle to make money in, but also if you really look at it, it's not been that hard, but if you have a lot of common sense and you've got to just have the balls to buy the big tokens and not speculate on so much horse shit, like you bought, what was the strategy at the end of 22 and 20 and early 23? Buy everything, buy all the coins that you thought, buy Solana, buy Ethereum, buy Bitcoin. How did you lose? Even XRP, how'd you lose? How'd you lose? Yeah, like I barely graduated high school in 17. Yeah, so like it's not your really fault. Like it's hard for that's why I'm not shitting on anyone on that right there, you guys. You have to buy dips. It's just hard. It's just people are just jumping in from this coin to that coin. And the big thing why people lost or have lost this cycle big, it's two things. One, they're putting too much money into like high risk plays. I'm not talking about meme coins. I'm talking about like, let me put half my portfolio in Illuvium. Why? If you are a GameFi guy, then okay, it is what it is, but you still got fucked. Okay, cool. Or you're like all in on memes and you suck at meme coins and you keep just getting fucked and you don't take profits. I think our guys have been we've hit the whip on them enough and through the Cash App course that our guys are good at taking profits from the meme coins, but like it's 75% of the portfolio in Illuvium land. I don't know how you lost with Illuvium. I made a ton of money on Illuvium land, dogs. I made some money on Illuvium land. I don't think there's ever been a land sale I've been a part of. I haven't made a fucking shit ton. Like, I remember I dumped like 60 Ethereum into land. I made some good X's on my Ethereum. Back into Ethereum, bridged it out in my pocket. Illuvium land was a nice dub for me. And for the guys who listened from when we were talking about Illuvium land. We had like private group at the time, not private group, but we're in the in the Citadel chat and we're in the chats like, bro, and then I'm dumping all my land right now. I've made some profits on all of it. Let's go. Let's get out. It was good Ethereum. It's in out Debray. But Pepe, but like, I mean, but it's true. Like you have to get in for the pump on these coins and then mostly sell most of it out. You keep a small bag, like a 20% bag and stuff, and then move on to the next one unless you have it's a high conviction play or something like that. Like I think a nobody for me is a high conviction play. Pepe's a high conviction play, but Pepe's not going to move until we get a big move in Ethereum that's sustained because the market cap is in the billions of fucking dollars. Billions of fucking dollars. Billions of fucking dollars. Yeah. Even the plots. I told people now I did not get into oil plots. I didn't get into oil. I wasn't even recommending oil, but I saw people in the chat and I told people just get in, dump them quick. But I wasn't in it. So bought my first Illuvium token for $1.50, bought the next 15 for under 15, just holding. Yeah, I mean, if you lowered your cost average, fuck it. I mean, you're gonna make money. You're gonna make your money out of it, because it's like Ethereum's like it's one of the most liquid. They have I think they have $13 million liquidity pool with Ethereum. As the price of Ethereum goes up, it'll drag Illuvium's dead carcass across the fucking finish line. And if there's ever any hype in GameFi, which maybe in 26 there will, it might actually be able to do some multiples, and you can get the fuck out and take your Ethereum. Just is what it is there. So the video came in a little choppy. Been here since 2021. Why does it hurt more than last month than buying the lows? It's because it's been harder and also there's been a mass there's been a lot of L1, most L1s, most L2s underperformed, most L1s slightly underperformed, and only a few of them really performed. And it's mostly the ones with VC backing, basically, because it's the big tide is that the consumer the global consumer, not just the United States, the global consumer is fucked out of money right now through inflation, through COVID. They burned through the stuff. Interest rates have been really high. It's squeezed everybody. The corporations are trying to squeeze the last dollars out of your fucking corpse. And things are, they have to they're going to lower interest rates, and money's going to start flowing because problems are going to happen. Governments are going to be overthrown if the peasants don't get some fucking Skrilla in their pocket. So, yeah. Let me know if this comes in choppy or not. I'm going to try one more time on the video, see if it works. Hopefully I can let it load. But, yeah, through my leaving into PulseX, yeah, be fine. We told people to divest out of it. But, yeah. Let me know if this works for you guys.
I think it's cool to be a dirty hippie in your 20s, because in your 20s, you don't necessarily need a family. You can live super selfishly for yourself. You can literally just dance all day, do drugs all day. And by the way, I'm not even against that. It's probably a really fun way to spend your 20s. But in your 30s, you have to fucking grow up, right? You have to be more rooted. You have to start a family. You have to know your place in this world. You have to, on some level, you either know who you are or you're in a midlife crisis. There's no between. More so in your 40s. I think it's cool to be.
This is what I'm saying. Gainsey has he's been around a long time. He's made some great money, and he's older. Obviously, he's probably in his 40s or very late 30s. And, this is sort of the explosion of information. So his content's fucking A1 right now. He's fucking coming out with great content. I love these little clips and stuff that are coming out right now. I like all this. He's having great life lessons. I don't usually talk about some streamers and stuff, but Gainsey's stuff has been I think he's only done 2 streams so far, but they've been really nice and stuff. So obviously be careful. He's a trader and stuff, so he's gonna get you on the trading side. But but he has a lot of practical life advice. Some of this stuff's actually pretty cool. It's true. It's very true. It is very true. In your 20s, it's cool to be it's cool to be a drug dealer or a drug user in your 20s if you're good looking and young. You start looking like a fucking loser crackhead at 30. It's not cute anymore. 22-year-old fucking cokehead is bitch can get her shit together, and you're up in that hole. And at 32, that bitch is run down. It does not look sexy anymore. Same thing. That's why all these drug dealing rapper people, they're mostly talking about this shit in their 20s, maybe very early 30s, and then it just doesn't look that great anymore later as they get older. Yeah, Red Pill Life. I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know. What kind of drugs? It's anything. You can do any. I'm not saying that. I would not do any brain altering drugs. Basically, I'd stay away. I would stay away from shrooms, LSD. By anything that ayahuasca, fucking ketamine. Stay away from all that shit. I think all that stuff's bad for you. Basically, I think if you my life's going in the right direction and I'm having fun. Why? I'm fucking winning right now. Why the fuck do I need a life change? And it's almost like some of these tech bros, they did evil shit to get their money, and they're I need to reset myself because I'm a fucking piece of shit how I got my money, which is very possibly true, or it's all fake money too. It's well, no, it was just because right connections, right time, they just IPO'd me and my company's worthless, but they made it worth a couple $2 billion, and I just exited with a bunch of money, and I feel like I don't deserve my money because I basically my company was not successful. It's a lie. I just took borrowed money to hire people to look busy, to make it look like my company's worth something, and I just dumped this worthless piece of shit token on the head of fucking stock investors. And then this is why I need to have put a carrot up my ass with dripped with like Special K and snort a bunch of ayahuasca so I can actually forgive myself for being such a generational piece of shit. And I'm not that fucking special. I just had connections to do something. I don't know how I got away with it, dog. That's the tech bro problem.
Is that Pokemon?
Hello, I'm Clarence Claymore.
Shut the fuck up here.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Clarence.
Those brutal words hurt my skin.
I mean, stop me if I'm wrong. You know I'm right. What about Tren? What about it? It's just a steroid. People use it for cutting. It's mostly used for cutting, from what I've heard. I guess I've heard. I mean, I guess you could use it for. I mean, you could use it for anything, really. I mean, it's just really. But it's mostly used for cuts, so you don't lose a bunch of muscle and shit, and you keep a lot of your strength on it and stuff. But like, people just like it because it helps you lose fat. Like you keep a ton of your muscle, you burn more fat on it. But it just has psychological effects. I mean, originally Tren was created in the cattle industry. It was used to basically keep your cattle from losing weight. So they would inject it to gain more muscle mass during times so they could save on feed for animals. So, yeah. Don't do Tren, 150 milligrams of test a week, testy. But blood work, my guy, blood work is required. I mean, I guess so, yeah. I mean, but that's just TRT, basically, depending on the person. Everyone's different, you know. Like some guy only needs 120, some guy needs 200, some guy needs only 80. You know, probably not 80. 80 is pretty low, but like, nah, man. You don't have to hop on Tren. You're better just getting. I mean, fuck. If you're gonna go, I mean, take Anavar. Don't hop on drugs and shit. I mean, like, I don't think anyone under 30 should be really getting on shit. But like, let's stop lying to people saying that's not a shortcut to start looking better. I mean, as long as you're not fat. If you're fucking just a skinny fat motherfucker, you hop on the shit and you make sure to take shit to control your estrogen so you don't get milk tits. And your prolactin's not out of control. It's a fucking turbocharger to get what you want, but like you gotta, you know, it's just uncomfortable truths. You know, it's better to do it the old-fashioned way, you know, to get in shape the old-fashioned way. But like all the famous people you guys are watching are not doing that at all, and I swear to you, they're not. Togi's not natural. I mean, almost every young fitness person you see on the internet is not natural at all. Like almost 0% of it. Sam Sulik's on drugs, hella drugs. He's not telling you to do them, of course. What I love about Sam Sulik shit, it's just training, working out, being a chill dude in his car. I love that shit. But he's on tons of shit, dog. Yeah, Togi was on grams of roids for weeks. Yeah, but he didn't work out during the time. But he kept all his muscle up. Yeah. Like, it's just lies. Like, I really look, no one wants to be held responsible for their shit. Even Togi's like trying to get away from it a little bit too and stuff like that, because he's like, he knows he encouraged a lot of fucking young kids to get into steroids and he doesn't want the rebut. Like, if there's no consequences that could blow back to him, he'd be telling people to do roids all the time. He would. Because he's like, oh, I'm not getting in trouble for this. But then as soon as like one of his, let's just say he had a bunch of subscribers that died, had heart attacks or something, very unlikely at 20s, but like, let's just say they did. A ton of them died. And they're like, Togi, the influencer, and like then he'd have like a bunch of death kids, and then he'd lose subscribers, and then he's like, oh fuck, then then they'd be trying to sue him and stuff, and then he don't even really care just because they're suing him and they're coming after him. You know, Wes Watson sees that in me. I like Wes. I met Wes multiple times. He's like, I like Wes and shit, but like, you know, I think Miami gets to people. I really believe so. I mean, you got to be very, very, very in control of yourself with like Myron and Fresh and shit down there in Miami and stuff. And then, you know, you take testosterone. Like our bodies can handle testosterone very well. A guy's body, not a woman. The woman should not be doing anything. Really, no, 0%, like 0%. But we can handle testosterone. But if you stack your testosterone high enough, like I'm not talking about like you're doing 500, but like you're doing a gram a week and shit, it's gonna have some psychological effects and shit, of course. And of course, it's gonna jack up your estrogen. So you gotta take a fucking something to control your estrogen, and then you know, but even then, even at 1,000 tests, people can handle their shit. It's trend or adding other compounds that fuck you up and shit that take like you just become more aggressive. But also that testosterone at those levels make you very ambitious and stuff and hardworking and are able to fucking take not sleeping well and stuff and stay on the hustle and stuff. And like Miami is very powerful for like if you get in the hustle culture out there, and you're on high levels of TRT or just normal TRT, you're going to do very well and stuff, or much better and stuff, because it's a city that's under sex competition very high. You know, the women feel it. Like you go to restaurants and the women look better than 99% of the bitches at your hometown. They just do. And there's some bitch working, and it's just some chick working the counter at a fucking Moxie's or some shit. It looks better than most chicks in your hometown. And then and there's a sexual competition is high. Every dude, even the mid dudes, are all trying to work out, even if they're pretending working out. They're all working out to pretend to work out because everyone's working out. So it's like if I don't work out and the chicks work out, then I look like it's bad. You know, that's what it is. That's high competition area. This is why some people in Miami go through like a crisis because they don't want to compete anymore, but they have to because the whole city's competing. You know, it's a whole shit. It's a whole shit, dude. You know. How is your weight loss journey going? Very well. I officially weighed myself. So I starting weight at, now it's not all about the scale, obviously, but like cocaine. I guess so. Yeah. So yeah, my starting weight was 282. Now it's like 259. So I officially weigh 259. Yay. Cardio. Still lifting weights and shit. Today I tried for the first time reverse benching. I was having trouble getting the bar off the rack. I've got to look at a couple of videos how to do it properly. But yeah. Whoo, goddamn, dog. 244 in May. Now it's 230. Damn, so that's a good weight, dog. That's good weight. Yeah, congratulations, man. In Miami, there's Scottsdale's, the energies. Yeah, but Scottsdale's a little different. Like, no, it's the same. Like, it's more like I feel like the sexual competition is like a 10 or 15-year-older market. Like, if Miami is like 21-year-old bitches to like, it's like late 30s to like 21-year-old dudes trying to get at 21-year-old chicks to like early 30 chicks. In Scottsdale, it's like 55 to late 30s competing for 28 to 40. That's how it feels like Scottsdale. It's the demo's older, but still the same thing. They're basically the fitter fucking 55ers to like 38ers trying to fuck still. Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, let me see. Let me see YouTube real quick. YouTube. Man, I'm gonna get Starlink, bro. It's done deal, bro. I'm at the gym now, man. Hit it, bro. Hit it. This shit, I will say that I did this today, bro. It smashed my triceps, bro. It fucking hits good on the triceps. But like, that's what it is right there. So like, there's two grips, that grip right there that he's doing with his fingers between his. Let me see. Okay. Like the grip right there is like between your index finger and your middle finger. You have the bar, so like it's palm like that, or you just have it neutral gripped, like you're grabbing the bar and stuff like that. Works really good. It fucking nukes your triceps. It doesn't hit your shoulders at all. It hits kind of like a lower chest. It feels like you're getting a lower chest, sort of like at the bottom, like you feel your chest kind of splitting a little bit, and then it's all tries from there. So you feel the chest is really like the last 25% of the movement, and then the rest of it is all tricep. It fucking no gym press. No, I just got done with gym doing calisthenics, so that's cool. I'll do some calisthenics once I'm a little lighter in weight. Like probably like my goal is to basically look at my physique at around like 245, 240, probably let's just say 240. Evaluate from there. I'm gonna probably refeed a little bit more. Like I'm doing like I'm giving myself like a big refeed day, meal and stuff like once a week. And if I'm giving myself time too. Like if I feel tired, I'm just not going to work out because I'm working out. Like basically, if I don't feel tired at all, I'm working out 7 days a week. But if I feel tired, I give myself that day off, like, which is really nice, you know. Saigon Red Pill. DC, you said if you can go back to your 20s, you would do more squat than deadlifts. That's actually true. Yeah. Yeah. I would probably do more squat than deadlifts. Absolutely. I probably would have got my squat above 550 or something like that. Because I was doing like, now this is for singles though. I was doing like 700-pound deadlift singles and stuff like that. And honestly, I probably should have. I mean, just because my back's fucked. My back wasn't fucked right now. I mean, it's not that fucked anymore, but I've really been healing it. I'm gonna get some stem cells pretty soon in like 2 months, 3 months. I'm getting some stem cells. But no, I've not meditate. No. But squatting would have probably been better, but maybe I would have been like, oh, my knees are now fucked somehow, you know, like who knows? Like you don't know, you know, when you're going that heavy, things could break in your body, you know, and I'm not a small guy. I'm 6'1". When I was doing all those lifts and stuff at that heavy, I was in 215 and stuff around that time. Talk about reps, never tried. It's just you're young and you're just trying to do I just wanted to see how strong I am. My reps, I was always a 5x5 guy. So like back then, so like I was doing like 550s, 550, maybe 580 for 5x5s. And then sometimes I would do 5x3s, and then I'd get there to like, I'd probably bump it to 600 and some change, 615, 610 for threes. And then when I tried 1 rep maxes, that's when I would go for 700 for deadlift. I mean, for the deadlift and shit. Like squats, I always did basically 5 to like 10 reps, basically always, and stuff like that. Squats, you know, fuck your knees and compress your spine. Yeah, it could have just been like, and I fucked my back one time too. Like you think I haven't yanked my back one time from heavy squatting? Like I was doing 315 when I shouldn't have been. I should have been doing like probably 2 plates and a quarter, just trying to work my way up slowly. But I wanted to bump up a little bit. Did like 2 sets, did good. 3rd set, my back went forward, and then I still got the bar back up. I'm fine, and I was like, I tweaked my back, and then it healed up just because you're young, you know. Natty, of course, and all these numbers are natty, by the way, all natty. And yeah, it's just like, you know, just proper form, but you're impatient and you feel strong as fuck. It's like internet. Like I felt so strong. I was so energetic and shit, you know. Also, one thing I used to do is like me and my brother would do, I would carry like 65-pound dumbbells, 70-pound dumbbells each in one hand, do farmer's walks for like, I don't know, tenth of a mile or some shit like that, front and back or something like that. It's crazy. I wish I could map it out, but it was very far. Like we'd walk this whole giant hallway. It was fucking huge, and then go back basically. When are we going to talk about crypto again? Whenever the fuck I feel like it. It's Ask Me Anything. AMA. Crow Token Grow. Yeah, I just bought a reverse hyper. I have it coming in the mail right now, so I have like a reverse hyper coming in. I ordered 2 of them, one for Vegas and one for California. Literally, I just ordered a bunch of like home gear equipment and stuff and everything like that, so it's pretty cool. I got a reverse hyper coming in. I also have a, what did I order? Reverse hyper. I ordered a bunch of 55-pound plates and stuff, so I'm gonna start benching and working out at kind of at home. Some of these. I'm actually looking into buying a. You're talking about the one Twinkie? No, I'm not that. That's not a reverse hyper. That's something else. You can do reverse hypers on there. I was thinking about buying it, but I might just end up going with this other equipment. I think it's called. Let me see if I can. Reverse. Let me see what's it called. Fuck, what the hell is the name of that trying to remember that whole name of the thing. PGC down 38% over the month. Good time to buy. Yep. Basically, yeah, buy some. What the fuck is the name of that fucking exercise? My God, it's not killing me now. Okay, got it now. Got it. So I'm going to be ordering this pretty soon. I haven't ordered it yet, but this thing is fucking sick, dude. So why are we talking about working out and shit? Because I'm trying to get everyone to get healthy and get in shape and shit. Because y'all be sexier and shit. But yeah, I'm gonna buy one of these West Side and reverse curls. This shit is super sick and shit. So you can really work out. You can really like get some good. Let me see if we can play it. This is a bit of an older video. I think they changed it up a little bit. You have a weight. You can weight Rex. But yes, it's basically like this. So you're basically doing a Nordic curl essentially. So it's really good. It basically strengthens your knees a lot, and it stretches the fuck out of your hamstrings and stuff. And a little bit. There's a little bit of maybe calves, but it's mostly it basically makes it so you don't tear your ACL and your knees are strong as fuck. It's like really Nordic curls. Thank you. And you can add more weight to it so it's easier for you. And then over time, you can build up your Nordic curl to like a really nice level. So it's a really great way to protect your knees. So like I'm going to be getting one of these really soon. You can add hella weight to it to help you, like especially if you're fat and you're weak in the position, but you can kind of grow. You can really get pretty strong with it. And eventually you can do it unweighted basically, which is really, really cool. Set it to whatever level you want right there. And you can also like start it at a certain position. So like let's just say you're just really weak at the bottom there. You can have it help it at the bottom, and then you can do it the rest yourself. So you can have it stop like halfway, and then you finish up the rest of it, or just help it do it for the whole way. So yeah, so it's like you go down. So you can do it two ways, where you can build up your resistance going down slowly, and then also work out your the other way of like working your way back up as well. So it's like it's a really cool machine. You guys ever want to check it out, man? I'll give you guys the link right here. But pretty cool. West Side reverse curl is very cool. Imagine getting rich and dying of poor health before enjoying it. Yeah. Let's see. I know Nordics are great for runners. I also knows weightlifting doesn't help much for cardio like at all. Yeah, but it's very easy to get cardio. It's easy. Cardio, getting your cardio up is the easiest fucking thing in the world. Franklin, I have the reverse hyper already. I have it. I own them. Technically I own one now, and another one's on the way. I have two reverse hypers in two different states. I own a reverse hyper, dog. I'm training. I'm doing a lot. I'm training it right now with a lot of like, it's like my little exercise to do before I go to sleep. Like, one day I do weighted, I do like a weighted, what's called reverse hyper just for the back. And then the next day I do one leg at each. So I alternate between like, combined feet versus like left foot, then right foot, basically. There's like certain exercises you use the reason I do it at home is just because I don't forget to do it. And then it's also like feels good, and I can hog the machine because it's my fucking machine. Another machine I'm gonna probably buy is a hip thrust machine just because it just looks so weird when dudes are doing it and shit like that. But like a hip thrust machine is really cool. Like Brett, shout out to Brett Contreras, the ass man. But Pilates for the win. Yeah. I'm trying to get back to marathon capacity, but I'm more jacked. Oh, you definitely could do it. It's not. I mean, it's difficult, but you can let's just say if I started like trying to run a little bit, which is a terrible idea with my weight for my knees, but like I'd get if I started running a mile, oh my God, I'm fucking gassed. Then eventually the mile is not that bad. Then I go to 2 miles. I can give in a month. I could probably do 3 miles and not die. Never heard of the Nordic, but if it can bulletproof my Achilles, I'm in. Yeah, no, it can. Absolutely, it can. Nordic curl. Go look into Nordic curls. There's also a cheaper option, which is really cool. Like this is the one. What's his name was showing me? Like Twinkie was showing me. I've heard about this one already. This is a great machine over here. By the way, let me just get you the link real quick for my guys. Twinkie. It's made by Freak Athlete. So let's see. the Freak Athlete Hyper Pro, basically. There's a channel you guys should all subscribe to. It's really cool. It's called Garage Gyms, basically. Let me see. This guy's got such a great channel, man. Garage Gym Reviews, fucking dope. It's one of my favorite channels, dude. So cool. Freak Athlete Machine right here, basically. Let me see the Nordic functions. So basically, let me see. Here it is. So this is Nordic Curl. This is one of the guys that really popularized it right here and shit like that. So you could set it up so you can do it. But one of the cool things about this machine is that you could set it at an incline. So if you're not that strong, you can basically let me see if I can show it. Okay. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, so if you set it flat, it's really hard, especially if you're not that strong, because you're not going to be able to do it. So by setting it at an incline, you essentially have this pad to help you out, so you can train it. It's easier to do it. So like the whole thing is like over time you can start lowering the angle of it, and then you're getting stronger. So there's a progression. That's actually why it's so good from Freak Athlete. It's a machine that just you can do a shit ton of. You can do a reverse on this hyper as well, but it's not that good. But like, you should check the review out sometimes. It's a really good machine. This is a really good machine to buy for like a home gym or for your house. Yeah, knees over toes guy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jufu Mufu's home gym is sick. Yeah, absolutely. Do you use PR with Strength app to track? No, not really. No. I have to track lifts and stuff. I write them down in notes on my phone and stuff. I don't know. Like I've had multiple people recommend me the app. I've seen it before. I almost did it one time, but like I didn't really see the point for myself. Not yet and stuff like that. But yeah. But it could really help you out. It could really help you out and stuff. I really do believe so. So I guess back to crypto. Let me answer some super chats, man. So okay, legit do it. Let it. Crow plays for the interesting year, short, long. Crow plays for the rest. I mean, basically, if it can crash back down to the 20s, I think that's a really good price. We just have to see where it lands, and if we got a big red day. I mean, basically, if you haven't had any Crow right now, wait, see if we can get a red day. We were going to get a red day somewhere, and then scoop up as fast as you can, because those prices aren't going to last with all the purchasing they're going to do for Crow token. Pretty much low 30s, high 20s, not bad. Low 20s, very good. Teens, back the Brinks truck up, basically. Unless the news is like they reneged on the deal, they're not going to Trump's left, and then at that point, dump all your Crow. At that point, it's going to be very bad for them. So it's situational based, but I hope that makes some sense to you guys. We have Lamenti with the $5 super chat, man. I got some PulseX, I got some Pulse, I got some Sonic. How much do you think I can make? These questions are incredible. You can make some decent money. Is that 24K Sonic? I'm probably just the total tokens, I'm guessing. You can make some decent money now. Obviously, with Sonic, right? I mean, where does it land? Does it just like how underperforming it's been doing? Like we basically we'd be happy with a $3 price and stuff. I still think it can go higher than that, but like especially with the NASDAQ stuff they're doing in the US side, it does seem that Sonic is really going to make this move in 26. But I think we'll have a nice pump up in the market. So I think at most, $1.40 right now in this year. I hope it's higher than that, but like there's gonna be a lot of profit taking at 90 cents a dollar, because you have to understand a lot of people bought it. Like I bought it 26 cents. Some guys bought it 25. I bought Phantom originally at 16 cents. You have to look at those kind of multiples, as well as people are going to look at the Phantom chart and be like, well, it only hit $1.40 last time, so it's going to top at $1.40, and it could be a self-fulfilling prophecy. And then maybe in 26 is when it really runs up to, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 at that point. So you can sort of do the math from there, basically like $24,000 this year. Pulse Chain, if we can even get, SAC on Pulse Chain, that's a pretty good SAC. That's a pretty good thing. I think 1/10 of a penny minimum, worst case scenario for like Pulse Chain and PulseX. I think that's probably in the realm of possibility. So like, that'll put it at like 360K, 90K there for Pulse right there. And then whatever multiple 75K for Sonic maximum, like this is like at the end of the market. And I think that's possible, but probably into 26. That's right, man. That's right. That's Moses technically, but yeah. Bro, if you're gonna finish your home gym, you gotta give me a tour. I will, definitely will, and stuff like. Well, I've got 2 home gyms. Really, the problem my Vegas one's way more decked out. The problem is my fucking garage didn't have an AC in it, and it's hotter than I can't work out in there. I can only work out there 3 months out of the year in my Vegas house, and it's hotter than bro. I tried, and it's just like I just do. The only thing I do in my home gym at my house, besides I got a treadmill right now, obviously all that other crap and shit. But you don't understand Vegas. Like it's just you have to I've been meaning to move my home gym inside my house, but I got the baby shit everywhere and stuff like that, and so I got to figure out where to put my stuff basically. Get the Japanese AC called. Get the Japanese AC installed in the garage. Japanese AC. DM me about that on Instagram or Twitter, or not Instagram. Send me a Telegram message and a Twitter message about that shit. I'll look into it. This is why my chat's ChatGPT, bro. Dog. I mean, the IQ points in this chat is insane. I could literally ask you guys a question and they'd be hard pressed not to find an answer. Yeah, I live in Vegas. I built my home gym 15 years ago. I used to have a huge garage, but in the summer, Vegas right now, it's yeah, dude, it's fucking ridiculous. You have you literally basically I'm basically looking into get another property or do something. I mean, my because literally, if you're gonna have a home gym in Vegas, legit, unless if your garage is connected to AC and everything like that, and it's cool, so never mind, you're fine. But if it doesn't, you basically have to put your home gym inside of one of the rooms and it's got to be on the first floor, of course, right? So so basically, that's what you have to do is you have to have let's just say one of your guest rooms. That guest room is now a gym room, basically. Hopefully, the ceilings are high enough. It's like a free sauna. No, it is a free sauna with shade. Yeah, because literally, just you can sit in your garage in Vegas in a sweatsuit, just sit down in the dark, maybe with a little lamp and stuff with your iPhone charging or some shit, and watch some shit and sweat like a motherfucker in there. Or get a splitter. A splitter? I have no idea what you're talking about there. But safe top for Suie or Doge. $15 Suie. That was kind of a little bearish, but probably $20 for Suie. Dogecoin, $1.20, $1.30. I still have memberships at EOS, LA Vax, shit gets packed. Yeah. So I mean, dude, that is the thing. If you're really a serious gym guy, and Vegas is such a good gym city, the gyms, even the shittiest gyms in Vegas are levels above the most local gyms you're in. Maybe unless you're in a really good LA area or a good San Diego area, but you basically, there's the most. Let's be honest. If you have $100 of memberships less a month of gym memberships, you're fine. You can have an EOS. You could have an LA, I think it's Las Vegas athletic club. You could have a what's the other gym? There's another gym. I forgot the name of it. There's other kinds of gyms and stuff. You could have it's not uncommon to have 3 gym memberships where you might be better than a 24-hour. There's a 24-hour gym. Yeah, you basically have 2 or 3 gyms people go to and stuff like that. Almost every guy that I know is serious about working out, they have multiple gym memberships. It's still less than $100 a month for most of them. You could have 3 or 4 gym memberships for that much, and then you just kind of hop around which gym is less busy and shit. It is what it is. Or you might be fuck, benching is so good at this gym. Let me go to that. That's what you have to do, Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching, man. Yeah, man. Zoo Culture, great gym. Apparently, I found out how Bradley lost his finger. He lost it with a motorcycle chain. I think he was trying to get a motorcycle to start or something, or trying to push it, and then the chain wrapped back, and that's what cut his pinky finger. I don't know if he got it reattached yet, but shout out to Bradley Martin. Let's see, going to Alpha Land in Houston. Dude, that's gonna be sick as fuck. Yeah, he gets hot as fuck at Houston, man. Absolutely. Any more 4chan though? Not really. No. I'm at Planet Fitness. It sucks. Close, but I get to get consistently. They finally got a good squat rack. That's good. Yeah, Planet Fitness has been making itself better over time. They have been now, but yeah. They couldn't reattach the pinky. No, are you serious? Oh my god, dog. That dang, dude. I mean, what if this is a lie? What if he joined the Yakuza? This is all a lie. Oh man, I feel so bad for Bradley. That sucks, man. Well, I mean, at least he didn't lose his hand. He still like. You just lost the tip of your pinky. I mean, I wouldn't want to lose a tip of my pinky. Why sidelined on Pete Eye? I have Pete Eye. I just sell it when everyone's fucking. I just sell it all the time. I just talk shit about it because it's a retard game. But you can make money on retards. Crunch Fitness for the W. I don't think I think I've seen Crunch Fitness. I haven't gone to Crunch Fitness. Like one cool gym out here. I mean, I'm actually so surprised is there's like boutique gyms and not boutique, but like they're like almost like country club gyms. They're really cool. But you just go there to meet people and maybe pick bitches up if you want. But like the gyms are pretty nice supposedly. Equinox, but some Equinoxes suck, but Equinox is pretty cool. But you know, you're doing your whatever the fuck you're doing there. There's another one. I forgot. Lifetime Fitness has like upgraded themselves to be more bougie and shit. Like Lifetime Fitness is a really nice gyms though. Also, if you want to get a little away from the riffraff and less kids, like people in there are working out much more seriously. Lifetime Fitness, a ton of people are fucking just horse dicking around at an Equinox and stuff like that. You see some nice cards. Yeah, you want to be around a little bit more higher net worth. Go to Lifetime Fitness. Or go to like Equinox, but I think Lifetime's a better gym overall and the whole thing, versus where like you could work out and really do stuff and meet people. Versus like Equinox, I don't know, dude. I think a lot of people are just not doing bullshit in there. There's really good UFC gyms here in town, but it's Las Vegas, so of course there is. But get a wall-mounted AC unit in your garage. It will change. I'm gonna have to look into. I love my fucking chat, man. You guys are awesome, dude. Oh, I fucking love this shit. You don't really need that. No, you mean if you ever like reverse, if you ever like did like anything or like chin ups or pull ups and stuff, you're mostly using your index, middle finger, and ring finger mostly and stuff. So you're good with but it still sucks to lose your pinky. But like you can still use a remote control. You can still drive. If you're gonna lose something, that's like the best worst case. But it sucks, The Lifetime Fitness by Red Rocks a nice gym. It's $300 a month. Yeah, it is true. I don't think I've been to that one, but you're right. Yeah, that's $300 a month. It is an investment, but it's your health. Like, let me see. Of course, one of the few videos is a fucking CrossFit video. God damn it. But no, I don't do resistance bands. I think that shit's gay. Unless I'm using it for the bench or something, or I'll just use like I guess resistance bands are okay if I'm training bench or something like that. But like I just don't see much of the point for resistance bands for me because like I would do weighted pull-ups or chin-ups, or I would use I would just go heavier on the squat or like lighter weights or use a squat block or something like that for depth or something like that. I really can only see for me personally, like bands are only useful, I would say, for the bench, for the lockout, basically. My brother lost his fingers in construction accident, but yeah, I forgot about it all the time. Yeah, you don't notice it. I mean, and then he'll just wear a Mike Jackson glove, just above the knuckle. Oh, damn. Okay, got it. 10 steps daily is something I think most people, yeah, absolutely worried about running metabolism. Yeah, just walk it, dude. Walking, like Greg Doucette really, like I really like he sunned me on this whole shit. Was like really walking. Yeah, walking is so good. Like walking, just a simple walk. Like this is something that what's his name? Stan Efferding, the world's strongest bodybuilder. Something that he proposes so much is like, after you eat something, go for a walk. go walk outside and stuff, get some steps in, digest your food faster, and you're back, not ketosis, but you're back in a much more healthier state. You're also burning off calories from the meal and stuff. So like 20K steps in ab crunches. Yeah. One thing that I was doing that I had done in the past that I figured out that the best ab exercise for me is really like hanging crunches, like it's basically leg curls. Like, let me see if I can do it. Like leg curls. Yeah. We do a private call for the month for the Citadel. No, I'm gonna do this one this week. I'm gonna do a call for the Citadel this week, AMA and stuff. I'll announce it in a day or so. I'll probably do it tomorrow because I'm not going to stream. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. Let me see my schedule. I have to double check, but I'll check my streaming schedule. If I'm not streaming, I'll probably do a private AMA for the guys in the Citadel, and we are going to be doing a webinar for the crypto mindset course in the CMC probably on Saturday. So we got a flash webinar / crypto mindset and cash out course webinar on Saturday, and I'll have like an AMA for the Citadel this week as well. So I'll check pin messages for the Citadel, you guys. Citadel is out here. We're starting to get a lot of people signing up, man. I'm telling you, man. Sheesh, go get that discount for the next CMC. It's coming out on the 19th, man. Yeah, Miguel streams crypto, life, women, gyms, health, drugs, business, social media. Yeah, this is what we're here for, man. It's everything, bro. Like, I take my experiences and stuff, get better, Do you use fitness tracker like Whoop or no, I don't use any of that shit. Not really. No. I do track my steps. And stuff, and I have used my Fitness Pal for not for the ab, for like food and stuff like that. But like this one I'm talking about, this is like probably the greatest ab exercise right here. Either you do the knee ones or you extend your feet out. Knees is easier, especially if you can't do it and stuff like that. He's hanging from it, but you can buy a like there's this right here. That's a little harder to do when you're lighter, when like people like, let's be honest, because he probably weighs nothing, because if his abs are showing and he looks kind of skinny, he probably weighs like 180, 195. So he's strong already. So like this is not harder when you're skinnier. But if you're a little overweight, you can buy there's a harness thing where it connects to the bar and you can put it on your elbows and then you can do the same exercise. It works really well for your abs. And Justin Waller also recommends this as well. Like it's the best way to work out your lower abs, because if you work out your lower abs, you'll have the rest of your abs. So like the lower abs are the hardest abs to do. I don't really recommend using weights that much. Like do reps for, like, you're better off doing ab work with reps and stuff like that. And then because you don't want your fucking abs all fucking blocky and shit. But yeah, V sit up and stuff like that for sure. Should change your name to Red Pill Crypto. Yeah, I mean, I could, bro, but it's just that limits the exposure, I guess, a little bit, but possibly. Another super chat here. We got Almighty Hexagon with the $5 super chat. Joe next. 500. What's your thoughts? Feel like it's mad saucy. Yeah, I mean, Joe. Yeah, so Joe, you're talking about Joe on Avalanche and stuff like that. So Joe is kind of the old school coin on there and stuff. Like if Avalanche runs, it's going to run hard. I hope we're talking about the same Joe, Trader Joe coin, I'm guessing. Mad Saucy, it's at 33 million market cap. Let me know, Almighty Hexagon, if it's still in there. Unless you're talking about a different Joe, but I think you're talking about, Trader Joe, basically. So yeah, it's done pretty shitty this cycle, but same thing, like AVAX hasn't really pumped much. Main decks on here and stuff like that. So, okay, cool. Let's look at the last 3 months. Spiky as fuck with this. 19 cents down, boom. LFJ Joe. Okay, let me see. I might have to look this up on fucking deck screener. Look at Joe. Unless he's talking about this Joe coin here. I have no idea. I'm addicted to barbecue. Dude, I fucking love Hawaiian barbecue though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's my but like you could actually, believe it or not, you can have a whole protein meal of Hawaiian barbecue. It's just like there's like a lot of Hawaiian barbecue places have like a thing where it's just all like they just give you some cabbage and it's all fucking just meat. Now the meat does have some shit on it and stuff like that, but it's at the very least it's mostly protein. So it's kind of like if you just eat that, I think you're okay. But like the white rice is what gets you with Hawaiian barbecue. You're like, oh fuck, it's delicious. Let's see. Is he still in here? He might not be in here, but I'm guessing it's Trader Joe and stuff, just guesstimating. But yeah, I think this token can do well over time and stuff like that. Like, let's go on the daily. 16 cents has been obviously like, what is this, back in 24? It's got as high as 64 cents. It can come back. So like, it just needs, let's see, let's go back a little bit. What is this? 24. Damn, got to $1.20. So it can come back. If AVAX starts, this actually coin's not looking terrible, but I have to double check to see like what's going on in terms of like the coin and all this other crap I'll add. But like, let me look at some tokenomics. But so far, from what I'm seeing, it's much more legacy. It's been around longer time and stuff like that. If AVAX comes back, which I believe it will, there's some big money going to AVAX. I mean, fuck, this thing could run up again, dog. I mean, yeah. I mean, looks all right. Lamenti. I think I answered this one already. Whoops. Okay, so we got Luis. What's the chance of losing my Ethereum when I merge from Robinhood crypto? Wait. Okay. What's my chance of losing my Ethereum when I merge from Robinhood to crypto? Like I lost my Sonic when I merged from Gemini crypto. What did I do that's bad? I'd have to see what you did when your Sonic merged from Gemini. It says Gemini handled it terribly. Basically, they just didn't. I just recommended people on Gemini to sell it off and then just rebuy it back somewhere else, which was just a smart move and stuff like that. If Robinhood fucks up your Ethereum, they're going to be in some big trouble. There's no reason for them to fuck up your shit. But if you're really worried about it, sell it really quickly and rebuy it back again, unless it's a very large amount. Then you just got to figure it out. But like, what do you mean by merge Robinhood? Like, what do you have, like staked Ethereum that you're like turning back into real Ethereum, or do you have like a derivative token Ethereum? Like, I mean, I probably need some more details, but like I would probably tell you like, I mean, you should custody your crypto. I understand completely. People start their own, they start their journey on like in Robinhood and stuff like that. But like custodying your crypto is very important. I mean, Robinhood's going to have their own L2, I think, or I think it's an L2. I don't think they're doing an L1, but they might do their own L2. But I would highly recommend just personally holding your own crypto. Simple X, $5 Suie. Can you do some moon math on 720 Suie Soul? I mean, you're going to have an opportunity later this year, sometime in the Q4, to take some nice profits. I think we're going to get another run in crypto. It'd be more like you're shaving off probably like 20% into cash on these positions, and then buying back later in January or something like that. And then I think we have another huge run again between like probably like March to April is going to be another huge run with all the IPOs that are happening at that point in time. In terms of moon math, I mean, like you can do some nice X's on this and stuff like that, but like this isn't going to be the final amount of coins you have, right? Ethereum could very well be $8,000 at the time. That's probably not the top, but $8,000, $12,000. Sonic, like I've said before, it could maybe we're looking next year. We're finally around like $1.40, $1.50, maybe $2-3. That'd be really sick. Just depends on how far along they get with their New York plan deal with the NASDAQ. Suie's probably comfortably $15 at the time. Solana, Solana's probably $400 chilling. Pepe's probably like 15 billion market cap, So everything's roughly going to be on it. Besides Ethereum, ETH is going to be on a 2x from here. Sonic could be much more right there, but it's a risk, right? And Suie, everything's at least going to be a 3x higher minimum. Gala is an X factor. It could be either really high or the same shitty price, and Luvium is probably going to be a 2.5x higher. Bunkai, thank you, brother. Ken Rose. Hey, what's up, Ken Rose? Hey, man, convert me if I'm wrong, man, but Crow is pumping and yet the retail market's not even quite here. That's right, because it's, once again, big money buying it up. That's correct. They're going to buy the top. We're going to, it's sad, but like people are going to be used for exit liquidity. Exit liquidity. It's fucking sad, but it's true. I hear my baby crying in the background somewhere. Oh, shit, that's funny. Oh my god! Let me listen to before I go into the super chat. Gainsey, I just found another clip from Gainsey talking about Justin Sun. I want to hear. I haven't even heard it. Let me see what this fucker's saying.
So Justin Sun, who, by the way, it's not like Justin Sun's this genius and he's the one that wiped you out. His quants wiped you out. Like the CCP probably wiped you out. Justin Sun did not fucking know that, or maybe he did. I don't think he fucking knew. I think what happened was somebody figured out that they could just yeet a whole bunch of money into XPO, and then you have someone else on CT. He had a $2.5 million short or something like that, or maybe it was a $1 million short, and it was funded by $2.5 million. It was a 1x short. He made it so that he couldn't get liquidated, so that he could go to sleep, and then he wakes up liquidated to a fucking scam pump. It was called like a flash pump, but it was literally Justin Sun buying up enough to liquidate everyone and then selling. So Justin Sun already has a huge long. The long is in profit. The shorts are liquidated. And this begs the question of, why do you still have huge positions in hyperliquid? You're going to get hunted by the nature of it. So Justin Sun, who, by the way,
yeah, so it's about hyperliquid, and I told you guys this. It's the coin will still go up for a while, but you're gonna get scammed out. Like if you're like the way to really make money on hyperliquid. The dumb way was just to hold a token, of course, but people are making money by leveraging. It's any platform that all their money is made from you doing that, you're gonna get fucked eventually. Tulip's gonna be competing against it, but there's at least a mechanism to kind of buy up Sonic in the background, which is nice. But that's the name of the game, though. Hopefully the money they do, they just put back in the ecosystem, but it's very unlikely, What is this? Where is it? Oh, dude, this is so true. I think I saw this one about Zoomers.
When we were younger in 2017, we actually weren't psychopathic. We just wanted to fucking everyone wanted to make it. Everyone wanted to get rich. Everyone felt like we were early. Everyone was happy. Everyone was, we were in it together. It was a great cycle. Nobody was really fudding anyone else. We didn't have to. Everything was going up. There's 20 coins. Every coin goes up. Everyone buys the coins. Everyone's happy. Everyone's working together. Now we fast forward to today. You get the same Zoomers in today. They're hungry as fuck, right? They're poor as fuck. They haven't made it. They need this money. And it's a new fucking Twitter. It's no longer Jack's Twitter. It's Elon's. And Elon is like evil profiteering Jack who's conservative. Doesn't care about the content that comes out. Doesn't care if it's trash. Only wants to make money because he had to buy Twitter for an insane sum. When we were younger in 2017, we actually weren't psychopathic. We just wanted to fucking everyone wanted to make it. Everyone wanted to get rich. Everyone felt like we were early. Everyone was happy. Everyone was,
God damn, was I talking with the muted button? God damn it. But he's right, millennials we're just I think millennials just are work together better, and Zoomers are just I don't know if it's the Zoomer culture is sort of I'm a lone wolf. I'm one of these not deltas. Yeah, I'm a delta, or basically I'm one of these. I'm an alpha, but I'm an alpha with rebel without a cause. I'm kind of here up by myself, and much more sort of like their need of money is so large, of course, because like they're under huge sexual pressure demand. That's the part that a lot of people don't talk about because that's from the red pill. But like, yeah, like shit's bad. They don't have much money. Like they're Uber Eatsing everything, which is even making their food's expensive already, and they're Uber Eatsing all their fucking food to their house, which even costs more money. And they're getting pissed off because older dudes are fucking their chicks, and a lot of the older dudes are really fucking their chicks because like. To like a crazy extent, like I really believe like there's a 50% increased amount of millennials fucking their girls, and bro, I'm a lone wolf. I ain't got no choice. Wait, bro, I ain't talking about you, dog. There's motherfuckers that are like I'm a lone wolf without a rebel, without a cause, for no apparent reason. But like I got Sigma male. Thank you, the Sigma male. Yeah. Oh fuck, dog, that's so funny. But don't worry, brother. I'm gonna answer your question. Don't worry. But you know, they're under a lot of. They're almost like it's almost like these like Zoomers live in Miami without living in Miami. They're just under so much competition because like all their chick like they do one fuck up with their girl and their girl's gonna get fucked by some 30-year-old, and like they can't compete because 30-year-olds got money now, or at least enough. They got a car, and an apartment to fuck them. You know, and the chicks are hungry for cash because they feel like they're falling by, which they are by American standards and shit and global standards. Like the Zoomer chicks are behind the 8 ball, just like us millennials were, but like there was much more camaraderie with the millennials and stuff because we were equally as fucked during that time because like I mean basically like we just didn't know college was such a scam yet, but like I mean I had an inkling of it, that's why I didn't do it, but like. That's you got to lock in. You got to lock in monk mode, but like you can only really monk mode. Don't ever say monk mode as an older person, but like yeah, you can be locked in trying to make your money and stuff like that. But like, you know, you do that shit when you're in your 20s, you know, and then when you're 30s, you gotta get it's just get your shit together. What's the minimum salary to live in? I mean, you can live. I mean, live. What do you mean by live? You mean live or live? Calling people beta male while selling PDI? Yes. If you guys haven't noticed, it's people have always extracted money out of people. Like it's like for the guys that are making a whole tons of money. There's a couple of wallets cashing all of the money, dogs. Come on, dog. Nice car, nice apartment, and stuff like nice car, nice apartment. You probably $150,000, $150,000, probably. Maybe. I mean, I guess you can get away with 80K if you already got the car already, I guess. But like you're paying rent's expensive. I mean, it depends where you live. You ain't gonna live in Brickell, but like you can live sort of near there, an apartment. You're probably living in a building and stuff. Your rent's probably like $4,100, maybe $3,800. You know. You're gonna be eating restaurants and stuff mostly and stuff, or just because either like most of these people live in these things, they don't have a car, they Uber everywhere, or they walk places and stuff like this. That's how a lot of people are making it, is like they just don't have a car payment, and then they use the extra car payment money and the gas money and the insurance money to then have more money for food to going out, because like going out in Miami is a huge part of the culture. Yeah. What's a better buy right now? Pepe, Suie, or Sonic? I probably would put it Sonic, then Suie, then Pepe right now. Well, let me look at Pepe. I got to look at the Pepe price. Where's Pepe at right now? Ooh, it's getting close. God damn it. Yeah, I'd go Sonic, then Suie, then Pepe. Yeah. You don't think Richard thought about having a stable coin? Yeah, but like if he thought about it, he failed in it. It's not worth $1, dog. A stable coin's supposed to be pegged to $1, dog. Enough with the shit, dude. And then two, I mean, I think at one point he had thought about like launching his own version of Maker and stuff like, but he didn't end up doing it. And then also all the other stable. I mean, it's who would put their saving like there's like a stable coin is basically you have your dollars just stable there at $1 and it's not changing value. Miami's more expensive. Vegas or Miami's more expensive. it's been extractory. If we were to look at like the average person, like the most people who bought, have lost money on the coin because they're just trading at the wrong time or just not holding for long enough. Some holders probably did make some good money, especially if they bought early on. But like, it's been like you like if having PDI as like an asset to try and make some money on, okay, yeah, I'm cool, that's fine. But like having it as a stable coin, it's not a stable coin at all. It's not. Like when it does go up, finally you're up. I mean, if you buy the exact bottom, yeah, you make some good X's for sure. That's why people keep buying it and stuff, because it's like, fuck, it's crashed so much and shit. Let me buy it. Like, it's so fucked. Let me chuck 1,000 in. Who knows? Boom, hell yeah. Then you're up. Then you might be up like 5, 10K, 20K, and then you're like, you slowly sell it off, and you're like, yeah. I think Richard will launch a much better stable coin, dog. There's no way he'd make a stable coin chain with the admin has control by. Yeah, exactly. What's more expensive, Santa Barbara or Miami? Oh, wow, that's actually a good question. It all depends lifestyle. If you're just living pretty minimally, if Santa Barbara's well, you know what? Miami be cheaper. But it depends. If you're like out here in Brickell and stuff, it might be Miami more expensive. But also Santa Barbara, if you're really out there in Santa Barbara, it's just all depends on what you're doing, basically. But if we're just talking about like, hey, you have a car, you're working, you don't live in the main area, but you live but a safe area. Probably Santa Barbara is more expensive. Probably. Is Miami worth it to live in? I think it is. It's fun as fuck. Like you're gonna get like, I think the quality, like your average girl you're gonna pick up is gonna be like at least 2 points higher than in your local area, probably, because like at the very least you're gonna get a chick that's at least trying to be fit, which is much more that you can save in much other places and stuff like that. And the sexual competition gets to all of them. So like they're making sure they look better. So they're much more presentable, basically. Santa Barbara's nice. Yeah, absolutely. It's really fun. Yeah, Miami's really fun, but you can there's a big gym culture. I wouldn't say the gym culture is the same. It's much more serious in Vegas, because the bodybuilding capital of the United States is Las Vegas, because we have all the major we have the IFBB, all the IFBB pros live in Vegas. So like we have the bodybuilding side of it and like the competing side of it's all in Vegas. But like lifestyle wise, you have a lot of really fit and shape people. So you have I would say much more of the higher population, percentage of the population of Miami's working out. But just Vegas is much more the elite lifters and elite bodybuilders and stuff like that. All right, I've had enough of this, bro. I'm done. Enough. I've had it. Okay. Fit but ran through and stuff, but like, I mean, but the same thing too, it depends on the chick and what age you meet her. But like, but the thing is too, like she's gonna get ran. You're like, I mean, I'm not some black pill shit, but like, it's true though. I mean, if you meet some chick that's 28, you think she hasn't been ran through? Now, even if she hasn't been really ran through, right? Let's say she's talked to 2 guys every year. And I'm being generous here. Good dad. She didn't start having sex until 19. She's had 16 bodies. She's had 16 dudes fuck her. More than once, probably. Stop. And so like, and the dudes that ran through her were probably a dishwasher, a line cook, some barista, some dude that sells cars, like as she gets old, it's just like, I mean, that's her lineup, dog. Like, Japanese body counts are lower. So yeah, yes, but also no. Depends. Some chicks depends. Like depends. Like sure. Like I think they are lower, but like there's no way that the fucking body count is like you meet a 25-year-old chick and she's only fucked like one guy. That's not true, but like it's very likely that it's sub 10 for sure. Yeah, Japanese. I definitely know that. Yeah. Also, too, there's also a different type of Japanese. The Japanese ladies are willing to fuck foreign dudes. Like when you go over there, like she's gonna have a higher body count because she's fucking other fucking like expats. Sure, if you could find a real Japanese chick in Japan and you're a Japanese dude, I think you could find a very low body count girl. I think you really could. But as the years go on, as she gets older, the body count isn't going to stay that low. 2, there's a huge drinking culture too, so she's going to drunk fuck somebody eventually. Like they push, especially if you work in an office, dude. They drink so crazy, bro. The drinking culture in Japan is insane, dude. It's like I think my Mexicans and my Irish can hang, but man, whoo. I'm not saying you can fix, but Mary, she's different, bro. I swear. Yeah. Hello, should I sell or hold? Well, it depends what you're asking. Let me just get back to the super chats real quick before I break any more dreams. Okay. Any suggestions for bridging Phantom from the Phantom Network back to wrapped Phantom on ETH? Brother, you probably you missed the window, dude. Like that shit is so done for. I mean, if you might be able to sell it on Gemini, but man, I don't even know where to help you. I don't, because I'm pretty sure the bridging's closed already. I don't think you can convert it anymore. I mean, if Gemini accepts, you have to look if Gemini even accepts it. You might be able to sell it on Gemini's head, but I don't even know what the price is for that, dude. This had to have been done at the beginning of the year. We're 8 months into the year. All this happened in January. Did you lift today? Yes, I did chest and tries. Yeah, something with my camera, it's lagging out or something. So like my audio, my voice sounds better with the camera off. I'm like, if you're in the Citadel, people try to help you out and stuff. I'm not sure the bridges even work anymore. I'm not even like, I don't know. You know, like I'm serious. Like the bridge has been closed since March. Like March was like the last day, so it's like it's been closed for 5 months. You might be able to sell it. I think Gemini still sells it, but there's like you're gonna have to sell it, move your money off to like crypto.com or Coinbase and buy your Sonic over there. Or sell it. Maybe there's a way you can, maybe there's still liquidity in some of the exchanges. Try you might be able to sell your Phantom for wrapped Ethereum on either try Spooky Swap, try Beethoven X, and try I don't even know the websites will still be up, but like maybe Equalizer, you might be able to sell your Phantom for like wrapped Ethereum, and then you'll be able to bridge out the wrapped Ethereum somewhere. And that wrapped Ethereum, you have to find a bridge that still works and bridge it back to Ethereum, and then move that Ethereum and then buy Sonic with it or something like that. Will they ever raise Phantom? No, it's going to keep going. Speaking of Phantom, I totally forgot about Magic Cats. Yeah, they said they were going to do something with Magic Cats, but I haven't seen shit, dude. I don't know. I think they're just trying to get their money back. They took a lot of their money they made from the airdrop. They spent it on having a leverage exchange. So they have the top leverage exchange right now on Sonic right now. So like, I think they're making money that way, and I think that's how they're building their bankroll right now. But yeah. It's just easier if you go to another country. It's easier to get laid because you're different, and also you're more relaxed and you're more willing to take shots and shit because you're in some other country and you're drinking Bravery Pro Ocean and stuff, and then you're not the same fish from the local town. But obviously, you still got to try. You can't be like Haggletooth either. Let's keep going. Old redneck. Half a Bitcoin, sell it for rotate. Yeah, probably. I think, that'll be a move. I think that'll work. Yep. Dude, that was a whole lot of money, though. That was like a $50,000 plus $60,000 question. Should I sell into Ethereum? I mean, I would have sold it a while back, obviously, especially when shit got crazy, because I saw the ratio. The ratio was insane, but like, I mean, let's look at the price of this shit real quick. Let's look. Old redneck's a long-time listener, long-time watcher. Yeah, so we've got about $12,000. We got about $2,500. I mean, let's see. Let's see if we have 1,000. I mean, yeah, I think you'll do all right. I mean, I think ETH is going to go higher. I think ETH, with all the purchases that are happening right now, Tom Lee in this bitch. I think Ethereum is going to, over time, outperform Bitcoin for at least for the next 6 months. Yeah, doesn't mean Bitcoin doesn't do well and stuff like that. But Bitcoin's gonna do very well, but Ethereum's just has lots of money coming into it, and then the staking yield reward. People are really interested in yield farming, not yield farming, but a dividend, basically. Coachy, what do you think? Well, okay, let's see. When do you think when do you think their coins all-time high in PGC? What? When do you think that are all coins at all-time high and PGC thoughts? Probably March or April of 26, probably. PGC thoughts. I mean, yeah, when the price is really high, we're going to get some chicks with like PGC on their tits, probably, for sure. All right, let's keep going. Who's richer, RH or Sailor? I think personally Richard, but overall Sailor with the company and everything like that. Any good coins to 3x 16K by the end of the year? If you get a good price on Crow, if Crow crashes, you might be able to make some money on Crow, or besides Crow and stuff, just because it already pumped already so much already, right? It's just everything you can make that money on doesn't look sexy. I think, good coins. I mean, I think investing in the Suie ecosystem might make some money right now. Like, I think putting like half the money, look, not financial advice, but taking 10,000 into Suie and putting 6,000 into like Cetus, Blue Book, and Bluefin, the three main dexes, not even the meme coin. And you're basically allocated 60-40 into the ecosystem, and then now you like when there is a Suie pump eventually, right? You'll get a good return on that capital, and then I think on the 6K it could 3x very easily, and then the 10K could do very well. We have to break the all-time high on Suie, which is like I think $5.21. Once that breaks, then we can start getting some price discovery. Hopefully, it can go towards like $10. And then that means the underlying ecosystem could 3 or 4x, basically. RH is an Asian lawyer with that drip. All right. Pirate King Luffy. I bought $1,000 in Crow. It's up 100, basic 2x. Is a sell now? Do you think it's going to go up more before it falls? I think it's going to go up more over time, but like short term, yeah, it could drop. It mean, it looks like it's just a rocket ship. It's only going up right now. We have to look for a red day, see how it acts and stuff, see where it finds support, basically, right? But I mean, if you look at Crow, I mean, it was up 70, now it's down a tiny bit, but like, let's look at the last 7 days. 36 cents is down 2 cents. So like, if somewhere in the mid 20s here, that'd be a good price to scoop it up, or anything lower. If it even could go here to 20, or even man, if it could just go back to 18 cents, anywhere there is incredible. But like, I want to see if you can crack it in the high 20s or low 20s or high teens. Fuck, that's a buy on Kronos. Yo, it's Tom Lee in this hoe. New motto. That's right. Frosted tips, dog. Frosted tips. Can you type those coins in the chat? You see, yeah. I mean, if you guys watched my last stream, Boogie, I gave a whole breakdown. I gave Miguel, how do I pay for the CMC? I just gave the sauce away. But I'm gonna do it one more time for you guys because I love you guys, and I think this shit's undervalued right now. I think the Suie ecosystem is undervalued completely. Suie. Where else on my Suie? Where the fuck are you? You're behind? Suie. Okay. Top coins. Okay. So, where, Miguel, are we going to invest our money? Undervalued assets. Miguel, this stuff looks horrible. Oh, you have to invest like a male, not like female. Young samurai. Working on the weekend like usual. Working on the weekend like usual. Working on the weekend like usual.
Is that Pokemon?
Hello, I'm Clarence Claymore. Shut the fuck up with here.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Clarence.
Those brutal words hurt my skin.
All right, so we're over here to the Suie ecosystem. So I think right now, in terms of, I think this is one of the, I think this is the biggest DEX, just actual DEX. So you can do some leverage on here and stuff like that. A deep book. Let me go down. Let me do the weekly here. Boop. Right. Started out high price. Has been up here as 26 cents. Has come down. We haven't had much of a Suie run, right? But I think this is a good token to hold. It's kind of high market cap, but like you're buying at a decent price right now. You're not buying it up here in the 25 cent range. You're buying it down here in 14 cent range. Supply is emitting over time. Now, obviously, this is not the right one I clicked, but it's right fin. Bluefin's a decent token. I think like Bluefin. Let's go back to Suie for a second. Bluefin. Deep Book token. I think it's Bluefin Deep Book token. Let me find the token. Cetus. There was a major hack on this token, Cetus token, but there's kind of nowhere else to go. They fixed the hack and stuff like that. They're trying to recover. We need. This is not going to recover until Suie can just break above. Suie has to break above $5 and some change, and I think it goes back up here. So this one, it's a higher risk play, but I think it can bounce back right here. It's sold off a lot. I think it's worth a bet. It's only 80 million market cap. This shit could jump up back up here. It was kind of chilling over here before all the shit happened and all the hack and stuff happened. So like you're buying right now at the low. So like, fuck it. This is another one. I'm just getting that feeling. I get those feelings. And there's another one called, so there's Deep Book, Bluefin. There's one called Bluefin, but I can't find it on here. Deep Book, Bluefin. I just saw it. Bluefin's another one, much lower market cap. Boom, crash it off. These coins will start moving. I just feel it in my bones. Like when Suie breaks all-time highs, starts going up to $10, $15, these coins will fucking just shoot off dramatically because everyone's just trying to buy the whole ecosystem, basically. I'm not going to talk about the meme coin side too much, but like meme coin wise, like Suie is dog shit for meme coins right now. Like there's so little. Like I mean, it's trash. But either you're in Wally token or you're in Lofi. Those are the top two basically. And then I think a third one I did was like, where is it? I saw it somewhere. Is it not even here anymore? I can't find that. The memes on Suie is non-existent basically, but I would do Lofi. Lofi look like dog shit, right? And so does I think the Walrus token. I mean, this is all you have. So like I threw some shekels in these and stuff, and I think in one more. I'm just trying to fucking find it. I can't even find it. That's how bad it is. God damn it. But those two basically, and then I threw like some okay amounts in there, but I threw bigger in the big three dexes, and I'm holding a ton of Suie. I am like 70, almost 75% Suie, and then 25% just in the shekels and the rest of these coins. I'm at 1,000 right now. I hope it drops down to 15. I put 9K more of it because I'm praying $1 by December. That'd be cool. I don't know if it can hit $1 by December. If it does, that's fucking sick. But take that advantage, dog. Good move to rotate 30. I mean, that's a lot, brother. I mean, you got to risk it to win it and stuff like that. I mean, if Bitcoin keeps going up, Suie will eventually break its all-time high. So it is risky. There's no no risk, no story. This is when you buy alts. So yeah, basically. But it's the end of the day. That's why I have the disclaimer. At the end of the day, you push the red button, you push the green button. But that's how I look at it. So with that, man, thank you so much for joining me, man. It's been a great episode of Ask Me Anything, Crow Token Grow. You guys, go make this money, DCA, get some sleep, you guys. Love you guys, man. Join the Citadel, and let's get it.